Okay, and what is he doing to do that?
Downsizing a lot of agencies, for miscellaneous fund using
Oh, so you have
and
no idea what you're talking
harming the
about.
American people.
So you have no idea what you're talking about. So rather than improving processes, we fire people but keep the same processes in place.
I mean,
That's
but
more efficient
how do you assume I don't know what I'm talking about? Because I'm not sounding like a robot.
because you don't.
Because I'm not
What do you
sounding
mean sound like a
Well,
robot?
hold on. So why you have to go to like attacking me saying that I sound like a robot when I said you don't know what you're talking about. And then I back that up by
Ma'am, I can tell that your
saying,
listening
but
skills are not on point. I said because
bro,
I sound like a robot. I don't sound like a robot. That's why I didn't say nothing about you.
I have to remind you that you're in a fucking wind tunnel right now
And
and
he
we hear
doesn't know
like
what
every
inference
other
means either,
words.
I don't think.
No. Like we hear every other word. But
Sorry, I live right.
besides that, I said to you that he was not doing a good job. And then I backed that up. I said, you think that doing a good job by firing people instead of improving processes is more effective at
Yes,
streamlining the government. Really? Have you ever
yes.
worked for the government?
No.
I think if you fire employees that don't fit the criteria of the goal, they
Criteria of the
absolutely.
goal.
Criteria of the goal. Okay. So, have you ever worked for the government?
Unfortunately, yes.
Really? Where did you work?
Department of Corrections,
That's not really working for the government.
according to you.
It's not. I actually work for the Department of Defense, and I'm a former service member. So
What'd you do
I
at the
actually
Department of
have worked.
Corrections? I want to know. Were like you in the Department of Corrections, or like did you do a job there?
I was a inmate.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's not the same thing, friend.
It is the same thing.
Being
So
incarcerated
he
is
was
not the same.
incarcerated on a
I
work
was a
like
slave for the
in a
government.
work
Out of
program.
work program,
Yeah,
yeah. Not an actual employee of the Department of
yeah,
Corrections.
I was a
correct.
slave for the government.
Hmm.
This just keeps getting better. You can't
Well,
even make this shit up.
make better choices, friend.
That's
Right,
why
but
he voted for a criminal.
Like
so my
I
connection to the
don't know what
government
to
is
tell
deeper
you
than
with that
yours.
one. I don't know what to tell you with that one, friend. Like you did
My
not
connection is deeper to the
Your
government than
connection
yours.
to the government is deeper than
sir,
whose?
sir, I again, I'm a veteran and I also worked for the Department of Defense as a civilian for 9 years.
What is happening right now?
And I'm gonna repeat, my connection to the government is deeper than yours.
Like, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. You just say it.
They've been fucking him
I
up.
was gonna say like balls deep. Is that where we're at? That's the
He
depth.
said, you know what? Since I already been to the Department of Corrections, why not bring back Stop-and-frisk and give police full immunity? Because that sounds like a great idea.
Perfect.
Donald
Perfect.
Trump is
Great
doing
idea to
a
you?
fantastic idea.
Is that a great idea to you, sir?
Fuck no.
So why are you promoting it?
I'm not.
That's
That's
not
what
what's
Trump put as part of his campaign.
That's what he put in his campaign, or that's what he doing?
He literally is trying to bring back Stop-and-frisk on a federal level and grant police full immunity. As a matter of fact, he already wrote a executive order for the immunity part for the police.
Mm.
But what do you think?
So the police hop out on you, you know what I'm saying, and stomp a mud hole in you. You have no recourse whatsoever, bro. You just got
Stop
a
it.
mud hole stomped.
Stop it, bro.
That's
You
it.
really believe that?
That's it. That's all. Yes.
You really for that?
Yes.
Come on. Well, you better strap up then, brother, and meet me on the front line.
Bro, no.
What?
It's sharing that much.
I'm not going out there and going to war with police. Hey guys, why we only got 11K likes? Yo, tap that screen. Let's get it together. Tap that screen. Share the live out.
That's like the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
y'all promote fear. It's like fear. Y'all
I don't
cause.
promote fear.
What if this happen? What
I
if
don't
that
promote
happen?
fear.
How can
So
you
we
live like that?
So hold on. So reporting the facts is promoting fear.
Promoting
No, but there's no
education,
facts to that.
sir.
No facts for what?
To the accusations you making.
I didn't make any accusations.
Those are
I can
words
play.
that-
I'll just play it. I'll just play
You
it
said
live.
police
I'll
gonna
just
beat
play it
you up
live.
and all that.
Willina, thank you so much. I appreciate you for the $20.
You said police could beat you up. You said police could beat you up without you could do nothing.
Sir,
That's what you said.
sir, because we know this because we know what happens during stop and frisk because stop and frisk used to be a thing. and now they want to bring it back.
Yeah, like we
So
grew
it's
up
not
in the
like
city.
we're not hypothesizing.
Ma'am, have you ever experienced stop and frisk?
No, I haven't. I've been
Okay.
fortunate enough to never
I
been
have.
stop and frisk.
Okay.
So,
I know
but
you have, sir.
that doesn't mean that I haven't seen it. That doesn't mean that I haven't stepped in the way and intervened, like, and gotten in fucking trouble for that shit. Like, that doesn't mean that I haven't seen it. That doesn't mean
Right,
that I'm
but
not. That
I
doesn't
can't
just
get
because
pregnant.
I haven't been stopped and frisked
I
doesn't mean
can't
that I
get
can't be
pregnant. But
opposed
if I
to it.
question something about your pregnancy, you would tell me I
Then
have.
you're a fucking idiot.
Come
Which
on,
we
man. Like,
already
it's
know.
never fair with you Democrats.
I'm not a
I'm
Democrat.
not a Democrat either.
Well, liberals, whatever.
We're not liberals.
Not a
We can't
liberal
stand
either.
liberals.
Also, you voted for
You're
Trump.
a liberal.
You voted for Trump?
You're a liberal.
No, you don't even know what
You don't know what the
liberal
words
means.
mean that you're using. You're a liberal.
Yo, it's word salad. You just throw words back and forth. You're this. You're that.
What
That
is
sounds
what
so
is word
Well, okay,
salad?
tell us what a liberal is then.
That sounds so kiddish. Like, come on, ain't we grown
Kiddish?
folks here?
Kiddish, childish.
Do you mean childish?
Kiddish.
Kiddish.
These New York.
Is that like a type of like Jewish food?
These New York dudes are fucking wild. Like I can't.
How you
I'm
know
so
from
glad
New
I'm. Because I know.
We
I
can.
Because
Bro,
I can
we
tell you.
came from there.
Because I can tell you fucking talk. Dead ass, bro. Like I used to live
Dead ass,
there.
bro.
I used to live there. I grew up there.
All right, can we talk like grown folks? Because this is
I
a
wish
You're
we
not
would.
grown. You're kiddish.
No, y'all kiddish.
I wish
I
we
want to talk like
fucking
an
would
adult
talk like
because
adults.
it's important that y'all don't cry for the next
Look,
5 years.
I already tried. I was trying to speak
Because
to you
we
like
need
an
y'all as
adult.
Americans.
There's got to be somebody
All right.
more important to talk to out here.
We need y'all as Americans. Don't fight for the next
You
4
don't need
years.
shit from me. My DD-214 said I did my fucking job. I'm not doing a fuck else
Right,
for
but we
nothing.
need you as an American. You want to
No,
split
fuck-
America in half?
Absolutely,
Yes.
sure. Perfect.
Yes, I do want to separate myself.
Y'all
from
fuckers
that.
go where it's cold.
Right here.
I do want to separate
Dangerous
myself from
talking points right
fascists.
here.
I don't give a fuck.
That's
Because the
dangerous.
thing
Profane
is-
times call for profane language.
Because the thing is, we're not about inciting fear.
Oh, you must
We're
have stayed there
talking-
all 25 hours.
Am
for that.
I fucking speaking? Why is it every time I speak, you have to talk? Are you okay, friend? Are you all right? For real? I'll let you unmute because they muted you because you were being rude.
I
Are you
apologize.
okay?
I'm a God-fearing
Act
man.
like you have some God-fearing is the word, not fairing. But anyway,
I said fearing, man. Stop it.
that is why I said to you, we're not about inciting fear. We're about education and talking about policies and their implications. Because you did not realize that you would say that we're trying to reduce. I'm not even going to give you credit, but trying to reduce spending and make the government more efficient. And your solution to that is firing people rather than improving processes. Like, do you not see where that is a problem? So we still have the same inefficient policies and procedures in place, but now we have less people to do those things.
All right, but man, right before that issue was addressed, right? These agencies was failing.
How?
But the results was not working out. The education system was not working out. Look at the education.
The Department of Education doesn't
all the
control.
waste that has been found.
The Department of
So
Education
they're not
doesn't.
running efficient.
The Department of Education doesn't control curriculum.
I didn't say that.
Well, you said the education system was failing. So what
Yeah,
about
but
the
they
education?
don't they fund states? No, from the federal to the
For what? What is
board,
it?
to the department?
No.
And then it goes to the state?
No.
Right? That's how it goes?
No.
So can you please tell the process of the job of the DOE?
The Department of Education had a very heavy weighing in on civil rights to make sure that people weren't being discriminated against, that people with disabilities were receiving adequate access to education, that underfunded areas were receiving attention when necessary, but they weren't the main suppliers of funding. Funding comes from the states, from state taxes, as does the curriculum.
Absolutely.
So the states are the ones who control that, not the Department of Education.
Right. So again, what is the DOE for?
I just told you what it was for.
Pell Grants to ensure that you that
So the state
children
can't do
with
that?
disability.
The state can't directly do that.
Is he interrupting
So
me?
it got to go through a middleman.
Sir, if you close
That's
your
what called.
mouth,
That's what
Maybe
go
if you
into a
shut
business
your
and
mouth,
cut
you'd
waste
learn
and spend it.
something.
if you closed your mouth hole and opened your ear
Gotcha.
holes, you would
So,
understand.
If we are looking at a state like Florida or Mississippi or Alabama, who has already shown the propensity to be the worst in the nation in terms of education, and they're already not using their income tax or their property tax to fund those states or to fund those programs. And so now we have no oversight, nobody to look at them. They can close school altogether and just have a bunch of dumbass kids running around in the street all day instead of getting an education. And those dumbass kids turn into either prison labor or factory workers.
But that's happening already, man, sir. That's happening already.
So then the Department of Education needs more funding and more access to regulate the schools, not less.
Hey, yo, do you know that there was an era in America before the DOE?
Yes,
You know that,
and
right?
that's before black people were allowed to attend. That was before black people were allowed to attend.
When was that?
Schools prior to segregation.
No, I didn't want you to tell him. I
Oh.
wanted him to tell us. When was that?
1978.
And what did they do?
DOE really established in 1980 fully.
And who handled?
He's not telling. That's not the truth.
I
That's
know.
not when the Department of Education started.
Oh,
U.S. government spending has not slowed under Trump so far. Data shows at all, and this is as of the end of February. Because we know when the Department of Education started.
1980, right?
No.
When?
Department of Education started in officially as its own independent department in 1979.
All right, that's 1980.
But it has been, the Department of Education has been around as part of another.
Come on, you always moving the goalposts and all this extra asterisk shit on the side.
the point of that, a friend. The point, a friend. The point of that is to emphasize how important the Department of Education was, that it actually needed its own separate department instead of being part of another department, that it had
That's your
such
assumption,
need and
friend.
such. It's not my assumption.
It
Dude,
is,
what does
because
assumption
all you
mean?
gotta do-
What does it
all you
mean to
gotta do is
assume
look at the
something?
era. It's 1978 and
Sir,
down.
what does it-
Look at
what
the
does it
era.
mean-
Look at the education. Look
What
at the
does it mean
education
to
from
assume
1980
something?
up. And that'll tell you.
They weren't allowing black children the same access to education as white children, and so we had to
Sir,
establish
1978?
the Department of Education
AP
to make sure
78
that these
doing that?
people had the same access.
In 78, they was doing that.
Yes, they still
Stop
do
it,
it now.
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
PS 119, come get your
This
This
is
is
man.
the
Need the
point.
white folks
Black
to
men,
watch
like literally,
education
that
and
men
all
have
that.
no value. Men have zero value.
We
PS
had
fucking
our
value.
own everything.
PS 119, come get your
Especially men of color have zero
We had
value
our
to our
own
community.
everything at
Zero
that
value
time.
to our community. None.
Hey, somebody call PS 119 and tell them to come get their boy.
Yeah.
50s
Yo.
to 40s, black
Yo,
folks had their
fucking
own.
left behind.
He said the 50s
Black
and the
folks
40s,
had their
but
own
black folks had
40s
their
and
own.
50s. Until we went over to the Democrats, they gave them all our
The
power.
Democrats.
Yeah, the Democrats.
We're not Democrats. We don't give
I
a
didn't
fuck.
say he was. I just say that this is what happened.
You have no idea what happened. The
In the
only
40s
reason,
and 50s,
the
black
only
folks had their
reason,
own everything. I'm talking
the
about-
only reason that people in the South started voting for Republicans and stopped voting for Democrats is because the Democrats gave black people civil rights and voting rights. Without the Democratic Party and their vote, we wouldn't have gotten civil rights or voting rights. I'm driving my bus to come pick him up now. It's crazy.
The comments are supporting my fucking shenanigans.
Guys, please tap the screen. Please share the live out. We should already be at 50K likes. You see the goal. It's already at 475. Thank you for the donations that we received so far. Remember, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal are all at the top of the screen. We also have a tip jar that allows you to pay in multiple different ways available to you as well.
I'm late on rent too, man.
Thank you.
Nobody
Tom.
gives a
I'll-
fuck about you being late on rent. Pull yourself
I'm
up
gonna
by the
help with my rent.
bootstraps. Pull
This is
yourself
a
up by
rent
the
party.
bootstraps.
No, that's socialism.
Pull yourself up by
You
the
don't believe in
bootstraps.
socialism.
I
No,
believe
we're
in
actually
humanity.
out here. We're actually out here trying to
You believe in
help
humanity.
people that
Yikes.
need help.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Yikes. You believe in humanity but voted for Donald Trump. What part of humanity is voting for somebody who violates women?
Remember, guys, it's $50 for a deportation.
I mean,
as you can see, at
That's
the
a
bottom of the
slander
screen.
that y'all ran on.
It's not
The
slander.
Democratic
It's
Party
proven in
ran on
court.
slander.
No, they didn't.
First of all,
If it,
Yes,
Go
they
ahead.
whole thing was slander.
sir,
Trump had two conventions at a time.
Sir, that was proven in court.
2 conventions?
Trump
I
had
don't
2
even-
conventions at a time.
Conventions?
He had the DNC and the RNC.
He had the
The DNC, they
DNC.
spoke nothing but Trump. Promoted him double time.
Who the fuck is the DNC?
I don't know. Convention parties they be having.
They're the fucking Democrats, you dummy! Why would they be championing for Trump? They were behind Kamala Harris. The RNC.
They was talking about Trump more than they talked about politics.
No. As a matter of fact, Kamala Harris's campaign actively avoided engaging in mudslinging and focused on the issues.
Sure did.
What fucking
As a matter of fact, I worked on the campaign. Hey, dum-dum, I worked on the campaign.
It's still on YouTube. You ain't gotta lie.
I worked on the campaign.
Go look at the
You can see a whole ass Kamala Harris ad with me in it.
All right, and you probably mentioned Trump too.
Nope. Not once.
Not
once. Had you mentioned Trump?
Nope. Not once.
Yo, but no, you can't lie about something that happened already. You know that, right?
Yes, I'm well aware.
So you can just go back to YouTube and look at everybody who they invited on stage, and they all mentioned Trump, promoted Trump. That's why he's president today.
No, they weren't promoting him.
They didn't promote him at all.
Fucking idiot.
But you gotta look at it with an unbiased eye.
That's it. Unbiased eye. Okay, so let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a serious question right now. Do you have any siblings or children?
I do.
Okay, are any of them AFAB, assigned female at birth? Are they women? Or they?
Yes.
They are women. Gotcha. If one of those women came to you and said, "Hey, your boy Johnny raped me. He essayed me," are you gonna tell them they're lying?
Why would I do that?
Huh?
Why would I do that to my relative?
Oh, okay. So as long as it's not your relative, it's okay that a woman was raped. And
why would I do that?
And Trump was found. And Trump was found liable. Trump was found liable for the grape.
I'm not Captain Sable one, but.
So what about the other 26 women? You don't care about them. You don't care about them either.
Circumference, I ain't gonna let it happen to them.
So you don't care about in your what?
In my circumference, in my arm reach.
In your circumference.
You understand that?
I think I accidentally deleted my Kamala Harris ad.
Keep on and just save everybody. Shit, I want to save my people.
Well, so voting for somebody who's a known rapist.
He's not a known rapist. He's a known rapist to the haters. Like that's an all publicity stunt.
Can you pop on the iPad real quick?
That's a publicity stunt. If he was a known rapist, he would have been in jail right now.
Gotcha.
Crazy. God, fool you.
Okay. Can you scroll up?
Slander. What are we gonna do to get the country together?
I can't hear you because it's fucking.
Gotcha. Judge confirms. Judge confirms that Donald Trump did in fact rape E. Jean Carroll.
Man, you could go in there and say Mickey Mouse just did 20 push-ups in Disney World. Come on, man, stop it. You guys are Google kids.
Google kids. What is Google?
Yeah,
Google's a search engine, sir.
Google Gaga.
Google's a search engine, sir.
What a fucking
Google Gaga.
Is it painful?
It's painful to talk to people that indoctrinated.
Indoctrinated by what? Okay, gotcha. Hey, look, this is what we're gonna do. And I love this feature. I can't even tell you how much I love this feature. Watch this. Bam.
Wait, why you do that? I just want to prove to. This is the ad for Kamala Harris.
Bam.
For Kamala Harris that I was in. Okay, now you tell me where I mentioned Trump.
When we vote for Kamala, we're voting for ourselves, but we're also voting for our daughters, sisters, and future generations.
Right there.
Let's make history together.
Where did I mention Donald Trump? Where?
It's called Esoteric Shot.
Bro,
No, the
you
fuck
don't
it's
know
not.
what the fuck esoteric means.
Come on, bro.
Can you be serious for a moment,
Slander.
please?
Be
Can you be
so
serious?
fucking for real.
Can you be
Okay,
fucking for
slander
real?
man.
For
Slander
Kamala,
man.
we're voting.
What was that under esoteric meaning? I mean, a shot?
No.
All right, continue.
Continue with what? Hey guys, don't
What?
forget
Oh, that was it?
$50 to board.
Man, the first 2 seconds you started slandering.
Slandering whom? At all. I keep asking him, slandering whom? Whom is being slandered? Hey, I don't know who muted or deleted a comment by Raybo, but please don't do that again.
Raybo's a friendly.
Huh?
Raybo, I was telling them Raybo is a friendly.
Yep. Slandering whom?
Wasn't that a opposed, like an esoteric jab towards Trump?
Okay, here, I'm going to put it up again. I'm going to put it up again so that everybody can see it. Judge clarifies, yes, Trump was found to have raped E. Jean Carroll. Yes, that was the finding. That's what happened. That's what the conclusion was. The conclusion was he's a rapist.
No,
And
the
then-
conclusion is he's the president of the United States.
Please spell esoteric and then define the word.
So I'm not here to quiz you.
Hey, listen. Hey,
I
bro.
am.
I got
My
a quick
show.
question for you. It's a really quick question.
You don't quiz Kamala.
I got just a really quick question. Really quick question. Right? How do you feel about the future of the black community? We don't give a fuck. Kick rocks. Thank you for the deportation. AMQ said, please, please, please get rid of this clown.
Don't re-record.
Lord!
You can't come back till tomorrow. That's the rules.
Sorry. Yes. AMQ said, please get them the absolute fuck out of here.
Esoteric, Eso Anthony, Eso Bethany, Lakers in 5.
Jesus H. Christ. Tap that screen. Share the live. If you are entertained, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all above as you can see, or tip jar in the bio.
You know, I'm still really proud of that Kamala Harris thing, and it's still on her Instagram.
It is. You did a good job, and you looked gorgeous in that
thank
ad
you.
too. Too bad it didn't do what we needed it to do, but it's
Well,
okay.
it did for some
Did we
people.
get,
Some people understood the assignment.
I don't know which way it goes.
Right there.
Is that right now?
It was 7 days ago.
No, yeah,
Why you gotta
fuck.
clear that out, buddy?
I
What
don't
is
know how
that?
to. I don't know how to do any of that. I'm just gonna close this box. Where's the other one at?
I don't know.
Oh, we can see them over here. We can see them up here.
Yeah, I can't see if there's any super chats.
Me neither. And I don't know what chats go to here.
Listen, I know you guys are used to like muting so fucking fast and doing all this stuff so fast,
Yeah.
but the algorithm has changed significantly, and leftist creators are being especially watched. So I appreciate you guys being on it, but if you guys want ops, you gotta let them yap like just a little bit.
Yeah. Provided that they don't say anything.
No isms, they can yap just a little bit.
Yeah. Provided they don't say anything, use any slurs or anything. But if they just keep yapping, if they just keep saying the same shit over and over again or anything dumb like that, just fucking get them out of here because nobody wants to hear that shit.
How come the chat box isn't working?
Oh. Say what?
The chat box on the screen isn't working.
Which one?
That one.
It is. Nobody was typing anything just now.
Oh. Wow.
It only stays up there for like 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it only stays up there for a few seconds. Tap that screen. Hey, guys, on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, wherever it is that you are, the phone line is open. 407-900-1693. What is it that we wanted to talk about this morning that you had mentioned?
I don't know. I didn't take my medicine before I had that conversation. I did now.
Well, hopefully everybody's had their water so far this morning, said something kind about themselves.
I do need to say something kind about myself. I gotta work on that. I'm tired. Oh God, I look so tired. I am tired. This working nights has just been fucking with me. Oh, can I share my theory about why they tariffed Antarctican islands? Maybe
Is that a thing?
later. Doug, I got you, boo. I'll take a look.
Oh, Carolyn,
I don't have
you're
anything.
amazing. Big W, Carolyn, in the chat. Big W, Carolyn, in the chat for the $100 donation. Carolyn, you are amazing.
We love you.
One of our long time supporters.
Also, W Carolyn for checking on me and sending me text messages and just being
Also, yes, W Carolyn for checking on
a
me.
great fucking person. Like, a lot of people don't do that. And donations aside, all of that, just to care about us on a human level. Like, W, I love you. You're fucking awesome. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Also, why are men from New York like this? Like, I know with you being in that region, like, you encounter these people in daily life.
But hold on. If we're gonna be entirely honest, I was that. So
oh God. No, you weren't.
Yeah.
You were like that?
Not like that, but if I used to believe in some ridiculous shit.
Yeah, but he's not that young.
Yeah, that's true.
That guy is not that young.
Matt Irishman, good morning. How are you? If you have some water, say something kind about yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I pushed the wrong button.
The wrong button. Well, you got to speak now. You here?
I mean, I've been following you for a while now. I love what you do. Your intelligence.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I think you guys are doing great.
I learned everything from No Rad.
That's not true. You teach me.
But I do appreciate you, Fred. Have some water. Say kind things about yourself.
Thank you. You too.
All right, man. I'll talk to you. If you are a Trump supporter, don't be scared. Just go ahead and send up that good old request. For those of you on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, any of the like, we have the phone number that you can call in. It is area code 407-900-1693. We'd love to hear your thoughts about the prompts on the background. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say it. I've been saying it. I went back. For those of you who don't know, I have a podcast coming out. We've already put out a few teaser videos. I've gotten pretty positive responses on it. It's myself, public offender, Dad Got Bars, and Zay Zay. Zay Zay's our host.
Little note. So everybody knows. Well, you can look and see who Brett is. You can go and check his profile. He's also an actor, right?
Yep.
We got Pub, and Pub is somebody who does a lot of hand holding for these men on this app. If you're not aware of who Public Offender is, his content is geared towards having these conversations with men instead of the general public.
It is not pandering to women.
Right.
It is not simping. It is trying to explain to men, right, how we can improve ourselves to better society.
Right. So that's who Brett and Pub are. But somebody who doesn't really have a presence on this app is Zay Zay. Zay Zay is like the host, the MC, the master of ceremonies, literally, for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yep.
So he's at every game. You hear him on the mic. He does all like the fun stuff. But he's also done some amazing interviews with celebrities. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever watched the show Jane the Virgin. He did an amazing interview with the actor, whose her name is Gina. I believe her first name is Gina. So you can check him out on other platforms. Kind of get a feel for who you guys are going to be watching, because I only know these men and I don't know how this conversation went. So we're going to be going through this journey together to find out what they had to say. Now, I designed the questions. They had no idea what the questions were before the podcast happened. They got them. Literally, Zay got them as they sat down at the table.
Yeah.
And he looked at them and he went, oh. and then we were off to the races. So it's gonna be a journey. They keep tagging me in the videos. I'm not watching them. I'll go and I'll mute them, put my phone down, let it play, and hit the like. I want to see this raw just like everyone else has. I haven't seen it yet.
So the first episode is fully edited, ready to rock and roll. It will be out tomorrow on Public Offenders YouTube and also on the YouTube, which we have to have.
I'll text Lance right now.
Okay, we have to have that set up. So I'll put a link in my link tree for episode 1, but it'll be on Public Offenders YouTube, and it'll also be on the Fire Podcast YouTube as well. The first episode, each episode is about 30 minutes ish, give or take 30 minutes. Episode 1, like I said, will be launched tomorrow. If you've seen any of the clips, you know that there's some great stuff in there. I want to play another clip for y'all, but No Rads doesn't want to see it, and they're here right now.
I want to do a raw reaction.
So that's what I was gonna say. So it launches tomorrow. You should probably reach out to.
I don't have Marlene's number.
We can get it. Just text Brett.
Okay.
And reach out to the ladies and say, hey, do you want to do a Discord watch party? And then we just record it.
We can do that.
Or you can do a Streamlabs watch party and just send them invite boxes. And we'll put it in the middle of the screen. And you guys can just watch it together. And it will record, like we'll record the whole time. And then we'll clip that up. We'll clip up your live reactions.
Okay.
Which I think is going to be pretty dope. So you guys get to watch episode 1. Now, there's going to be some people in my life, and possibly in Pubs, and maybe in Brett's, certainly in my. There's going to be some people in my life that are like, damn, that's fucked up.
Me?
I
know Pub told me that you talked about me.
I did mention you, yeah.
Am I gonna be mad?
We kicked you because somebody paid to have you kicked. Who do we got here? New guest.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm all right. Yeah. Oh, I have a very bad echo.
Okay. You have a bad echo?
Yeah. I just had a question.
Okay.
Very, very much respect for you, sir. I noticed in the history books that they say that the Department of Education was started by Andrew Jackson in 1867. Okay. And I don't know if this is a whitewash part of history.
No, that is true. It was started in the 1860s, 1867. That's a fact.
Okay.
It was just part of a different, because back then is when they had like the Department of Agriculture and things of that nature. And so they were sending, they were essentially sending out, that information. So here, people were moving west. The westward expansion was going on, right? And they were building universities and things of that nature for agricultural schools, for those people that were moving into the West to learn agricultural skills and giving them land grants and so on and so forth. And so they needed a way to manage, right, to oversee how these universities and agricultural schools were being run. So that was its intention.
Thank you so much for that answer. I always want to be respectful of the Black community, and I want to make sure that I'm sharing truth, and I want to make sure I'm never sharing anything false.
I do appreciate that.
Have a blessed day.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Thank you, William J. Slattery, for the $1 super chat. We do appreciate you. Yeah, that's her, the tax lady. Let me turn that off so people can stop hearing that though.
Oh, okay. I was focused on this.
No, I know. I was just letting you know that they text me back.
I've been informed that all of the guests on the TikTok panel have had an echo, so we have a little bit of an audio routing issue.
Yeah, okay, I got you. I'll take a minute to see what's going on with that. Again, hey guys, the phone line is in fact open. You can call in 407-900-1693 if you have any questions, comments, concerns about the things that you see on the back panel as the questions. What value do men have? Are we great yet, America? Sheriffs are ignorant and caused the Great Depression. You still don't know what you voted for. And Blaga is, in fact, an oxymoron.
So let's talk about tariffs real quick. Biggest news, breaking news this morning. The Dow dropped 1,100 points.
Yeah, right out the break. Because
right
tariffs
off
are stupid.
the rip. So how's that working out for you guys?
User, good morning.
86. Hey, Jenny. Are
User,
you there?
I'm guessing.
The U.S. bans government personnel in China from romantic or sexual relations with Chinese citizens.
What happened?
The U.S. government. Hold on, I'm laughing like a fucking hyena. The U.S. government bans personnel in China from romantic or sexual relations with Chinese citizens.
That's crazy. That is absolutely insane.
I did not have sex with that woman.
Oh
my god.
That's wild. I'm wondering if, because this is the audio out, I'm wondering if because it's sending it back to the soundboard, that's why that they're having echoes. The people in the chat can hear their echo, or only the people on the panel?
On the panel, they have an echo.
Only the people on the panel hear an echo. Got it. All right, I will figure that out. Give me a moment. Anthony, good morning. How are you? Have you had some water and said something kind about yourself?
Are you talking to me, Mr.
I'm sorry, was that not the name? Oh, I'm sorry, Anonymous. Is that what that says? I can't see the whole thing. Anonymous. I do apologize. I do apologize.
No, you're fine. Good morning, No Red. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, I was just calling to ask about what value do men have, really?
Well, that's a good question. What value do men have?
Just value as human beings. That's it.
What value do they have to society? And like, do human beings have like an innate value? Like, are they valuable just for being a human being?
No, I don't think that they're valuable for being human beings. They're probably valuable for what they contribute, but everyone's definition of value is probably subjective.
Okay. So then they're not valuable simply because they're a human being then.
Correct.
Okay. So then what value do men have?
Yeah, that's why I was calling to ask you.
I can't give you an answer to that.
My answer is none.
I said opening pickle jars. That's crazy.
Nah. All you need is a rubber glove.
How's your hand grip?
I mean, I don't really know what to say. I mean, I just feel like, they can be valuable. Like I value myself. I value
any person can be valuable. That's a fact. Any person can be valuable. But men specifically, what makes them valuable to society?
Just doing whatever their job is, I suppose.
What's men's job?
I don't think that any specific field is specifically for men.
Uh-huh.
Just any job. Any job.
Any job.
Yeah.
Yeah, but any person can do any job.
Right. That's what I say. Like, everyone can have value. You know.
Yeah, so we're again. I feel like we're circling back again. What value do men specifically have?
Specifically? No, I don't think that they have anything. I don't think we have anything specifically. I mean, if you talk to like the red pill folks, they'll probably say men fight the wars and men build the. You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I think like the red pill side would probably use that argument.
Okay, is the echo gone now? Oh, it's gone? I fixed it. Okay. I figured I could. I told you. Just listen, y'all. If you ever need a tech genius, he is I. I am him. So then, okay, great. I'm glad we've established that. So now that we've established that, right, that men hold no specific value, right, in society. Why do we center society around men? So hold on. Let's step back one more time. I want to repeat it one more time. Since we've established that men hold no specific value within society, why do we center society around men?
I mean, I don't disagree with that. Men wanting to be in control.
Okay. Why are we centering society around men though? Like, should we stop? Like men wanting to be in control is of no consequence to me. Like I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people want a lot of things. You know, my all three of my young daughters want their own
pony.
Yeah, literally want their own pony.
I want a box full of money.
Yeah, so I mean, should I run out and buy ponies today? Right, because that would be crazy, right?
I mean, it's literally
so
rooted
men
in
want to be in
misogyny.
control. Yippee! But why should we allow them? Because this apparently hasn't been working out. Like that experiment of men being in power hasn't been working out very well. Hold on, y'all can't hear the guests anymore? Hold on a second. I don't know why that is. Give me 1 second. They said they can't hear the guests. So I guess I didn't fix it, y'all. I only thought I did. No guest volume. Okay, give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, can you say something now? And I'll see if it yeah, is there still an echo? No echo on side. Hey guys, can you hear our guest? Has that solved the problem?
Hello?
No. They are speaking. Mara. Who's saying that?
In the comments. Oh,
That
now
they
I'm
can-
echoing.
Now you're echoing
now
again.
you're echoing again?
Sure.
All right, hold on. I don't know how that's possible that you're echoing again, though. Because I haven't changed anything. Oh, you can hear him now?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, but now you're echoing?
Yep.
This is weird.
Yes.
Because it's feeding back the sound to... Thank you. It's feeding back the sound, you know what I'm saying, on both sides. So like when you talk, it's playing back through the microphones essentially, which I don't understand why it is. But I will fix it. I want everybody. You guys don't hear an echo?
Hello?
Yeah, they said they don't hear an echo in the chat.
Well, that's me.
It's just you.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
No, he doesn't have YouTube up because he's on TikTok. I don't know, bro. I wish I could answer you.
It's all good. Y'all don't mind.
He wasn't echoing before. The sound quality was just bad. Oh, I don't know. I'll try to figure it out at some point. I don't want to just keep playing with it while people are online, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do think that it's important, you know, that we don't focus, you know what I'm saying, so much of our energy in society on what it is that men want and how men think that how society should operate. Because again, like I said, this is this experiment, this way of doing things hasn't shown to be very positive.
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
So what do we do to change that, if you agree?
Try to be, advocates for, like women, basically speaking up. You see essay on you, discrimination, fine. I think that's how we try to fix the problem. But then again, at the same time, I also believe that like certain people in our society have more power than me as a BLK. So it's like all of us collectively working together to try to stop all the racism, homophobia, transphobia, etc.
I agree with that.
I don't disagree, but I feel like there's more, and
For sure.
The biggest part of that more is accountability.
Yes.
Because even when things are done unintentionally, I mean, even women have internalized misogyny, but we have to start taking accountability for that stuff, and a lot of people are not doing that, and that's why these problems have been able to continue to perpetuate throughout society, because people aren't saying like, oh shit, I'm a part of the problem. So until people start taking real genuine accountability, I don't think that us trying to break down systems and working against stuff is going to make a difference. It's just going to be screaming into the void.
Right.
What do you think, Jones?
I agree with it. I hear a weird noise.
Yeah.
Is that me?
No, it's like a reverb.
Yeah, I hear it.
Let me check on the. Let me see what this new guest has to say. Stone Money, what's up? Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay.
You mentioned value.
Mm-hmm.
What does that even mean?
It's a good question.
Are we talking like back in the 40s, or where are we going with this?
I'm just asking asking in general.
Well, back
Do
in the
men have
40s,
value? Do
men
men
did
add
have.
value to society?
Yes, we do.
In what way?
It's according to the situation.
Okay.
I mean, today, we need each other, so the value is a little diminished.
Our value is
Women are
diminished.
more, yeah, when women are more independent, and that's the way it goes.
Okay. So, what gives men inherent value?
Inherited value.
Inherent.
We are who we are.
What does that mean?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
I was mocking you.
No, I know you are mocking me, but this is what it is.
Well, sir, I want to know what it is that gives men inherent value.
We're men.
What does that
I mean,
mean?
you can't go into, okay, take a relationship.
Okay.
I can't go into a relationship and have her telling me what to do every day, all day. I'm a man. This is a genetic thing.
What part of your genetic code are you speaking of?
I'm, like today, the women always say they don't need a man. It's bullshit.
Well, what do
What
we
do
need
they need
men
men for?
for?
You need men for a lot of things.
Like what?
Like,
Kids,
No.
no, you don't
if
need
you
men to
want
have
them to be
kids.
yours, and
No, you
in
don't need
between
men
the
to have
other
kids.
person that you're with,
No, you don't need men to have kids.
why not?
Why
Why
so?
so?
Why? Because you can go to a sperm bank.
Yeah, not only that. I mean, we have new technology that allows women to use bone marrow to and replicate. You know,
I know all of that, but I'm just saying, is that reality though? Is that real?
it is. Yes, that is in fact reality.
So
I
is
mean,
that where we're
just
going
consider
today?
how many. William J. Slattery said, "Happy birthday, Amber," with the $2 super chat. Thank you. Like, think about all of the single moms that exist here in the United States. You think that they're
Yes.
sitting around? Yeah, you think they're sitting around like wishing that they had their man back? Is that what you believe is going on?
If he was good,
If he
not
was,
all of them. We're living in a different age and
how
time.
often? How often are men walking out on, you know what I'm saying, their wife and kids or their girlfriend and kids?
From 1 to 10, I would say about uh,
Or is it more likely
8.
or is it more likely that men are just like, I mean, women are just like, yo, fuck it.
But
I'm not gonna put up. I'm not gonna put up
but
with
we
this
got to
shit no
put
more.
a reason behind it.
What do you mean we gotta put a reason behind it?
Men just don't walk out just because all the time.
I didn't insinuate that they did. I insinuate that they
I
did.
believe I believe it's more of the responsibility of a woman to choose
Choose what?
the right man.
What does that mean? Hold on. So you're saying women should have chose better?
Yes.
So when men are pretending to be somebody else, than who
What do
they
you mean by
are
that?
for months and months. What's that?
What do you mean by that?
Are you saying
Pretend to
that
be
you,
who?
huh? Pretending to be somebody they're not. Men pretend to have money.
Yeah.
You go ahead. Like, tell them.
I mean, like Jones was saying, men pretend to be somebody they're not, right? They pretend that they're caring. They pretend that they give a shit about equitable division of domestic labor. They pretend that they give a shit about our feelings. They pretend that they give a shit about when we say no and what no actually means. Like, genuinely, most men are more interested in what they are able to gain from a relationship, specifically from the woman, than telling the truth and being who they are.
And what percentage is that?
I mean, I haven't done a study on it. I mean, we can look and see if there is a study, but that is just men's behavior in society as a whole.
But
I mean, if
it's
there's somebody in the
almost
chat who
like,
thinks that I'm wrong,
yeah.
I'm not bitter. They say I'm bitter. Okay.
Who said that?
Somebody in the chat, not you.
You don't sound bitter.
I don't know. I'm not.
It's also how you're raised, where you come from, your values, and everything else.
Okay. I'm still waiting on this part where we talk about how women need men, like men's inherent value. Still waiting on that part.
I'll tell you what. They don't need men. They
Okay.
don't.
Okay. Now that we've
Let's
agreed
be
on,
realistic now.
got it.
Let's be
Now that we've
realistic.
agreed to that. Now that we've
They
agreed to
don't
that.
need men.
I agree with you. Now that we've agreed to that, right?
Yes.
Now tell me why do we center men in our society? Since we've agreed that women don't need them, why are we perpetually centering them in society?
You think that's what's going on?
Huh?
You think that's true?
That we center men in society?
Yes. Yeah.
Sure, it sure is.
Sir.
I don't think so.
Okay, great. Let me ask you a question. How many women governors are there in the United States?
Oh, are you talking about that part?
Why is that funny?
We're talking about the educational level here. Women are more, they're smarter.
Uh-huh.
They're into, they develop faster and they just into things more. That's all. My wife is the smartest person I know.
Okay.
I would never marry anybody that's not smarter than me. You
Okay.
have to be smarter than me.
Got it.
She's brilliant. She takes care of everything. You know what she told me before she married me? She said, I don't need anything from you. And that kind of tore me up. I mean, like, wow. Then what am I here for? She said, I just want to be with you.
So that's a good thing, my guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's a good thing. Because imagine she got with you because she needed you, and then at some point she didn't need you no more.
Now I can say this. She's not going to pick a hammer up or take the trash out or anything like that because she's a girly. She's not
You mean you don't allow her to, or she chooses not to? What are we saying here?
She's not going to do that.
Why not?
It's just not her.
Sir, do you have an echo? Just out of curiosity.
I may.
No. Can you hear yourself or no?
Yes.
Oh, you do have an echo. When you talk,
you drop me and I'll just come back?
No. I'm just asking you. When you talk, you don't have an echo on my side. When you talk, can you hear yourself back?
Yes.
Okay. Well, as long as you can deal with it, it's fine. Because I don't know how to fix it right now. So I was just wondering. Chat, does he have an echo?
I'm in Philly right now.
Okay, gotcha. No, that's fine. I'm just making sure that so no everybody else says they don't hear it. So okay, cool. I'll figure out how to fix it on your end later. Anywho, yeah, I just hear background noise.
Oh, I'm in the red market.
No problem. No problem. Go ahead. So, do you think that it's harmful or dangerous for me to place, for me to say what value do men have?
No,
Okay.
that's a very good question.
Yeah. Do you know why I posed that question?
Not really, but I ask myself that every day though.
You ask yourself what specifically every day?
Is your question?
What value do men have?
Yes.
And what do you come up with?
If how old are you?
I'm in my 40s
In your 40s. Okay.
with 8
I'll be
children.
51 this year.
Okay.
I was raised on the men does this and the women does that.
Okay. Do you think
But
that that's how it should be?
well, in a moral sense, yes, but not to a sense of control.
How do we put how like objectively how do we determine that it's a moral obligation?
Well, I would like for her to wash the dishes and stuff like that or whatever, but I know it's not going to happen because I was raised on taking care of myself,
Hold on.
so I don't look for it.
You would like for her to wash the dishes. Do you think that that's a woman's role? Do you believe in traditional gender roles?
Not really. No.
Okay.
Today is different. You got to know how to think for yourself.
I agree.
And if you don't know how to do that, then I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I mean,
Whether he or
I
she is
now
there.
listen. I don't like to wash dishes. I don't think anybody likes to wash dishes. My partner
I
doesn't
do.
like to wash dishes.
As a matter of fact, I hate that more than any other housework there is.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Like, we have older kids and we have a live-in caretaker for our children. I think that getting them to help participate, especially because you guess who uses the least amount of dishes in this household?
Who that?
The two people who don't like to wash dishes.
Yep.
We don't use dishes
That
in this
makes sense.
household. So I believe, as a family unit, right, the person most equipped to do a thing should be the person that does the thing, or the person like our 7-year-old makes a mess every time she eats. You think we're gonna keep cleaning up behind her every time she eats?
I
The
believe
answer
in rules and
is no. I hand her a paper towel and the bottle of general cleaner. It's non-toxic, by the way, so you know what I'm saying. Make sure she's not gonna harm herself in any way. It's all natural. And
So do you
we
believe
make her
people should have a role?
what?
Yeah, everybody in the house should have a role.
Everybody in the house should have a role, but it shouldn't be based on gender.
Nope.
No, it's not gender. No. What I'm saying is, I didn't mean to say when I said that she should wash dishes. I didn't mean it that way. What I'm saying is, when I come home,
When you come home, what?
I'm used to like nothing being in the sink or whatever. That's just the way I was raised. So if I come home from work, I'll just start washing the dishes, and then she'll be like, "I got that." But in the back of my mind, I'm like, it would have been done already. But I'm not crying about it. I really don't care because I'm gonna do it anyway.
So you think that does your wife work?
Yeah,
Huh? Do you have children?
Uh-huh. Yes.
You have children. So
Not
you
little
work.
kids, no.
I know, but you work and you have kids. Are
Yeah.
you kids in like middle school, high school, out of the house?
No, no, they're grown.
They're grown. Okay, gotcha. So but she works though.
Yeah.
She just happens to
My
get home
son, my
before you.
youngest, still lives with me.
But she just happens to get home before you.
Well, she works from home 2 days out of the week, and then she goes in 3 days out of the week.
Okay, gotcha. You said your youngest son still lives with you. Why ain't he washing the dishes?
He does.
So why not make that his task?
He does his part.
Like
I just
what?
don't like seeing anything. I'm like a neat freak.
Okay. Well, so here's the issue with that, right? Like that is
Gotcha.
your issue. That's your issue.
Uh-huh. I know. That's why I take care of it.
There you go. Then it shouldn't be no issues then.
No, it's not an issue. It never was.
Yeah, shouldn't be no issue then. You should be like, hey,
Yeah.
listen.
But she'll get mad at me because I'll step in.
Okay.
You know, that's when it becomes an issue.
She gets mad at you because if she's doing a task, even if that task is not completed at a time frame that you would deem appropriate, if she's completing a task and you step in, you're infantilizing her. You're showing her that she can't do a thing without you supervising, that she is incapable of performing or completing a task on her own. That's why.
Are you reading too far?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. This is something that I've seen in my own personal relationship that we've had to have conversations about. It's something that I'm guilty of. Like stepping in and trying to do something because I feel like I'm helping, but realistically I'm not helping. I'm showing my partner that they can't handle this task on their own. While that's not my intention, that is how it's received, and impact is greater than intention.
Wow. You got all of that from that.
Yes. It is an actual conversation that we have had.
Yeah, it's not true though. Over here.
Okay, well, let's ask your wife then.
It's true. It's true.
Ask your wife.
She gets upset because she's already committed herself to a task. I think you need to turn down the gain on your mic a little bit. She's already committed herself to a task. Not that much. You did too much. And now you have decided that you are going to step in and
no, it's not a task.
It
we
is.
all help each other in the house.
Hold on 1 second.
Got you.
No,
So again, this is like a conversation that my partner and I have had, and he's sitting right here. He can tell you. When you step in, if your partner is not asking for assistance on a task, like saying, "Hey, like my plate is full, I can't do this. Can you do it for me?" Or, "Hey, I'm unable to achieve the desired result by myself," and you step in without invitation, you're telling your partner that they are incapable of completing the task on their own. No, if you were to walk up to your wife, no, trust me, I'm telling you this like out of personal experience. Now, if you were to walk up to your wife and say to your wife, like, "Hey, thanks for doing the dishes. Do you want some help?" That's different. Then you guys are doing the task together as both capable adults, and she feels appreciated, seen, and respected, versus she can't do these dishes on her own. I'm gonna do it.
No, she doesn't. I just say like I'm a neat freak. That's all. That's just how I was raised.
Yeah, but that's not okay. So the conversation that we're having, the things that I'm listening to you say, and what you're saying like is a potential issue. Now, dishes may not actually be the issue. It may just be an example that you gave, and that's totally fine. But you having a certain standard or a certain way that you like to do things, and that is a variation from your partner, you see an issue in that. So that's something that you have to communicate with your partner about. But again, like if your partner is actively engaged in a task and you step in and you take that task over, it infantilizes your partner. And that may not be your intention. It's probably
You
not.
may
You
be
probably have
right.
the best of intentions. So just be mindful when you do those things, because that's very much a misogynistic behavior.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
can I step down and come back? I have to do something real quick.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Who do we have at the top? Because they're teacup. I didn't know who it was. Mamba? Are they still there?
What color do you want the watermark? The white one?
Sure. Mamba, are you still there? If not, I'm going to go ahead and drop you down. You can re-request that. Okay. Hey, guys, that was an interesting conversation. I think that, you know what I'm saying, he still has a little bit that he might need to unpack, and that's cool. Hey, guys, please, tap that screen, share the live. I really can't believe that there's only like 548 people in the live. That's crazy. Insanity. But tap the screen, share the live, gift the panelists, then I don't know. Do all the things that get us back to the FYP, guys. Let's get those subs back up. We're all the way down to 744 subs. Let's get those subs back up. Like I said, it gives you access to the Discord. Those in the Discord get early access to all of the podcast clips and releases. Or you can join on YouTube. For those of you who are on YouTube, Kick, Twitch, and all the other platforms, Facebook, there is the call-in number 407 900 1693. Who do we got here? Seth, what's going on, buddy? Good morning.
Good morning, y'all. How's it going?
It's going fantastic.
Man, I can't. I mean, we dropping off a cliff, y'all.
Who's dropping off a cliff?
The S&P 500.
Oh yeah, sure is.
I mean, this is wild.
Are we great yet?
I've never seen anything like this, man. Like, we are doing this to ourselves, and MAGA still making excuses.
Are we great yet, though?
Depends on who you ask.
I don't know who to ask.
Right, because you're not going to get an unbiased answer at this point.
Right. I just want to know if we're great yet. That's it. That's all. That's all I need to know at this point. Have we made it to greatness?
Happy Deliberation Day, by the way, y'all.
Happy what?
Deliberation Day.
What are we deliberating on? What's being deliberated on today?
No, it's just anti-liberation day.
Oh, right. Right. Yeah, man. Listen. We could have done all the warning in the world. We could have done all of the, foreshadowing and painting of the pictures and everything. We did it all. We did it all. We said all the things, explained it in detail. Some of us wrote whole speeches. I don't know what else. I don't know what else could have possibly been said or done at this point.
No, I think you're right, man. They were going to make an excuse one way or the other. And, now we just got to live with the results.
Yeah.
And I'm just...
The only thing that we can hope for
really amazed.
is that, I'm saying, like that next Big Mac, that next Big Mac and Diet Coke.
Maybe the next Taco Bowl will be the last one.
The next what?
The next Taco Bowl.
Oh yeah.
We know Trump loves the Taco Bowls from Trump Tower.
Right.
Best Taco Bowls.
Listen, man. One of these days, we will make it out of this insanity. But yeah, I see the trolls trying to request. You guys should already know I'm not about to let you up. Like, I don't even know why you even bother and request it. I'm not about to let you up. I don't have nothing to talk to you about. You're not going to come in here and have any genuine conversation. So,
Aw, but I'm hungry. Let me feast.
I mean, you could talk to them if you want to. I'm not going to. I have nothing to say to them. They're just going to say something absurd and then have to be kicked.
Aw.
Yeah,
More short-term pain.
It's Dixon. Wait, what did we say? The Clayton Bigsby's counterpart was going to be what? Dixon Tyler?
Yeah.
Dixon Tyler, yeah. Dixon, what's going on?
It's Dixon Cider.
No.
Dixon Tyler. You heard what she said. Or they said. Anyways, you definitely are field white. For sure.
1,000%.
A field white.
What does that mean?
A porch MAGA. A MAGA ninny.
Don't know what that means.
It's you.
What did you want to add to the conversation today, Dixon?
Do you guys think it was a waste of time yesterday or the past 2 days or whatever it was where that guy was crying for 25 hours straight?
Nah, I think it was.
I think it was an important message.
I think it was an important message that the country needed to hear. It's about time somebody actually stepped up and said something. And I suppose that it's not going to stop there. We can't just allow fascists to take over the nation. Not you, not anybody else.
Do you think Trump push for that third term?
That's not legal.
He's gonna make it happen.
He's gonna make it happen. Trump won't even be alive for a third term. Like, do you understand how old Trump is? Weird to say. We have a super chat. Super chat says, "Good luck to Boonesboro High School in the band competition at Disney today. Starts at 11 a.m. Shout out to Boonesboro." Yeah, bro. The fact that y'all think that, you know what I'm saying, this 79-year-old man is going to be around to serve another term is absurd. Like, why do you guys think these?
I think that's
because if we make it legal for him, then we have to make it legal for any other president. That would make it legal for Obama.
Let Obama,
and Obama would walk the shit out of Trump.
Yeah, let Obama come up and get his jaw tested as well.
Get his jaw tested.
That sounds like a threat.
Yeah, that sounds like a threat.
Donald would whoop in an election.
No, he couldn't. Donald couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag.
Bro, if Joe Biden got 81 million votes, what do you think Obama's going to get?
Right.
Yeah.
For real.
Seth's
Yeah,
echoing, I'm echoing.
Okay. Cry about it.
So that's so you didn't come to add something of value.
Yeah, I don't know what you want me to do about that.
Exactly.
Hey Dixon, why don't you explain my background? How about you explain that fucking cliff we just fell off?
The what?
The what?
The stock market.
The stock market, bro. The stock market is in a free fall.
That's what happens, man.
The fuck do you mean that's what happens?
Doug, I did get your Venmo. Thank you. I'm so sorry. For some reason,
That's
Venmo
what happens. That's how the stock
app
market
didn't
goes.
show it.
That's how the stock market goes.
Yes. Wasn't that funny?
It was ignorant.
It was hilarious.
That's
The
how the
lefty-
stock market goes.
That's why Cardi B got the vote, huh?
What?
Cardi B what?
What about Cardi B? Literally no one could hear you.
I mean, yeah, they call you guys' votes with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion.
What?
Harris.
No,
Yeah,
no,
this will get their attention.
those people volunteered to perform.
Hey y'all, apparently I've got a crazy echo. I'm gonna drop down and request echo if that's cool.
Yeah, I think that
Okay.
you have an echo on your side. You don't have an echo in the chat. I don't know what I think is a TikTok glitch. I can't figure out how to fix it. But
I'll come back on my phone.
okay. That's fine.
Appreciate y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what I voted for was making home buying access more within reach for people. What I voted for was people being able to become their own business owners and having help from the government to do that. What I voted for was workforce training programs to help people who needed to get into the workforce who didn't have the skills necessary to do so, to be able to do so. What I voted for was for healthcare. What I voted for was women's rights. Like, I didn't vote for Cardi B or Meg Thee Stallion. They weren't running.
Yeah. I can't even tell you. Like, I don't even listen to fucking Megan Thee Stallion. Well, I might listen to
I
Megan.
don't.
I don't really listen to Cardi B. I mean, I don't even really listen to either one of them, to be honest with you.
But I think they're amazing, talented women. They're just not my they're not my thing.
I
Thank
listen
you,
to
Brandon,
SZA.
for the Venmo.
You look like a
Huh?
Glorilla type of guy.
I said thank you to Brandy for the Venmo.
Oh, okay.
He looks like a what kind
And
of guy?
thank you, Bonita, for the Cash App. I appreciate you. A little what?
A Glorilla type of guy.
Glorilla is funny. But I also don't. I just don't listen to that kind of music. But Glorilla is funny, though.
SZA because she's on Kendrick's album.
No, I like SZA because SZA has good music. Give a fuck about Kendrick's album.
Yes, you do.
What?
That's your guys' freaking your song.
Mustard.
Your artist, yeah.
Your
my
guys's? Who? When you say your guys's, who are you talking about?
Your left.
Kendrick Lamar is the left's artist?
Oh yes. That's your guys' platform for music. That's your guys' your label right there. Your artist.
I listen to and sing country music.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
you listen to
Do you want me to play you a song
what song?
Huh?
One song.
I mean, if that's true, then Morgan Wallen is the rights artist.
I don't know if they'll allow me to play it.
Because Morgan Wallen said the N-word.
Nah, because of YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube
Exactly.
won't lie about it.
Nah, YouTube will violate me.
Yeah, I like it.
But yes, I absolutely listen to country music. Ask everybody. Aren't you on
He played-
TikTok?
he played
Ask
country
people in the
yesterday.
chat. I literally just sang "Good Time" by Nico Brown yesterday.
That's really country. That's like modern day country.
It's country.
Sure, it's like party.
So
I literally.
so do we need to listen to Garth Brooks and Tim
Right.
Allen and is that what we're doing?
I
Is that
do
what we're
listen to
listening
right for you guys.
Country Road, Take Me Home. I've been
I
to
am
more country
white. What the
concerts than
fuck?
I said
probably
too
any.
right. With an
Oh, to
R.
right? Garth Brooks is not
Yeah, Garth Brooks is not right wing.
at all.
We got a country music gatekeeper on our hands.
I know.
So
Garth Brooks
weird.
is not right wing.
That's what I said. Morgan Wallen is the poster child for the right, using the N-word.
And walking off the SNL stage like a little baby back bitch.
Yep.
Yeah. Use
Cry
a
more,
hoe.
bro.
Oh.
Use a hoe.
Oh.
I said
You
that.
doing hoe activities.
What hoe tendencies.
Hey, so
Well, hoe
when are we gonna
tendencies.
be white guys?
Golly, bro.
Oh my god.
Damn. Hold on, bro. Look at that
What?
drop to hell.
Straight to hell. I told you 1,100. 1,100 points it dropped this morning at
Fake
opening.
news.
Not
Fake
fake
news.
news. Go look it up, Dixon, you fucking idiot.
It's fake
All right,
news.
Dixon, you're not going to add anything of value. It's
He
not
never
fake
does.
no,
I mean, he doesn't
fake
have anything
news.
important
You
to
can
say.
look up.
Let's
You
pivot.
can look up the no. Shut the fuck up. You can look up the stock market. Yelling fake news just makes you look like a complete asshat. Like, please don't. Please don't
Be
fucking
more.
play
I'll
in our
hit you up
faces.
when I get off of here, bro.
I let him bring you up here. I said, let Dixon come up here. Maybe he's got something to say. You haven't. Now you playing in our faces, acting like you're 12 years old. Like, no, sir. Go find something to do. Go practice your scissor fucking. Go practice your scissor cutting
What
skills.
is
Like, get the
it-
fuck out of here.
Yeah, what is it that you can add to the conversation in terms
I've
of?
asked you 3 times, what did you want to add to the conversation?
Right.
You're just saying dumb shit. So what do you
Yeah,
want to
I'm
add
trying
of
to talk
value
about
to the
Trump.
conversation?
Our leader.
There's plenty of things you could talk about. There's a whole background with multiple different topics that we can discuss if you're not going to have an intelligent conversation about politics or the stock market. There's several things you can pick from.
Yeah, whatever.
So if you're not going to be here and have a conversation like an adult, then kick rocks.
Dang, that's rude.
Yes, I am rude.
You should
Rude.
change your
I
last
am
name
rude,
to
rude is
Side
me.
Your Hand.
Yeah.
You said what?
Fuck out of here.
That was funny. I like that one.
What'd you say?
You should change his last name to Inside Your Hand.
All
So
right.
what is
I
it
mean,
that
you're the
you-
one who made the corny ass username, bro. Like, what are you, 12?
That's
Yeah,
my
are
name.
you going to come back with like Mike Hunt?
Amanda hug and kiss?
Hey, so do you listen to country music to get more white people to like side with you guys?
All right, Dixon, shut the fuck up.
That's
Are you
what I'm
going to talk
saying.
about
It's so
something
weird.
in the background or are you not?
I don't.
All right, goodbye, Dixon. Kick him.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.
I
You'll be a
can't kick
loser
him. You
all
gotta
your
kick
life,
him.
bro.
Country music was started by black people.
Yeah,
you
country music
fucking
was started by black people, so it's
Rubik's
kind of weird that
Cube.
he would even just say something like that. Oh,
It
man.
is just the blues for white people.
Right. Where's my mouse at?
Like everything else, it was not started by white people.
John B. Fishing. What's up, John?
Hey, that was my mistake, bro.
Well, you here now, so now you got to talk.
That's messed up, man.
Why is it messed up?
Because I'm trying to get gas.
Nobody asked you what you were trying to do, my guy.
Uppies.
Have you had some water? Have you said something kind about yourself?
Yes, sir. Every morning, thanks to you.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. All right, well, you go ahead and get your gas.
Good morning.
And, go ahead.
No, he just wants to say good morning. That's cool. Good morning. Go do what you got to do, John. Come back and visit us when you're not so busy, okay?
Will do.
Bye.
Where are you fishing? John. John, where do you go fishing? I need to know.
Isla Morada.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Hold on, you from Florida?
I don't know where that is. Hit me in the DMs on Instagram. I'm trying to go fishing.
It's in the keys.
Say what?
It's in the keys.
Oh, is it?
Hey, Jones, do you go fishing so that white people will listen to you?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He
Absolutely.
also,
That's the same reason that my indigenous ancestors and my African ancestors also went fishing, so that they
has
could get the attention of white people.
Jones also has like a tattered hat with a fake fish hook on the brim.
I do not. I do not.
Like clearly,
I used
you're
to have a
just
whole
pandering
collection.
to Mr. Inside His Hand.
Yeah, I used to have a whole collection of cowboy hats and cowboy boots. I do no longer. Christine, thank you so much for the $8. We do appreciate you. Let me take you off the big screen. Everybody sees that, yes, the stock market has fallen into the depths of absolute Hades.
I want that brownie that I brought home last night.
A brownie always sounds good.
You want-
can never. But the only problem though
Mm.
is like there's no point, literally no point of eating a brownie without ice cream.
Well, I'm gonna eat it anyway.
No point whatsoever.
I don't want ice cream.
What if you got some milk?
No.
I would do
Really?
that. A chocolate brownie and some milk, for sure.
Oh man, hits the spot.
All right, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do the call. Firecracker.
Oh my god.
Why do you not want to talk? Like, I give everybody like a fair opportunity. Oh, somebody just got in the requests. I give everybody a fair opportunity to have a discussion and you know, share your thoughts and feelings. If those thoughts and feelings are valid, if your feelings have fucking
so
shit
much,
all to do with
Natalia. I
nothing,
appreciate
then
you.
I don't really care. Stone, what's going on? Stone.
Hello?
Hey.
Are we still on the same thing or you change?
No, we can still talk about it.
Whatever you want to talk about, friend.
Well, as far as value, I think it's extinct.
What do you mean by values extinct?
I mean, value was back when women didn't have any jobs and stuff like that or whatever. If you're just talking about men and they just stayed at home and did nothing. Well, not nothing. I'm sorry. I'll take that back.
Yo, I was about to say, bro, like they were working harder than the men in most cases.
You know what I mean? Well, listen. If I come off sometime as this, I was raised in the South, and this is just what I saw.
Okay.
That's it. So I apologize. You know, so, but.
I'm listening. Oh, he paused. Yeah. Cam Bam, what's going on?
What it is?
What's that, bro? While that guy's teacupped.
I did.
Oh yeah, you were. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, you were teacupped.
Oh,
sorry, Cam Bam. I'll come right back to you. Go ahead, Stone.
Yeah, when I got married, it was different. I wanted to do things a little different. So
different in what way?
Value is something that you carry within yourself. If you ask me, it's not what you actually bring to the table. I mean, that person has to see value in you.
What the heck was that?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Was that a person that made that noise?
Somebody subscribed or something somewhere. So you think that a value?
I'll apologize.
That's okay.
I may have had a phone call.
No worries. So you don't think that people can contribute in a valuable way to society, is what you're saying?
The other person has to see that.
I think you need to go to therapy and figure this out. Like, I'm not a therapist, and neither is Jones, and I don't think that you understand what this conversation is about.
I need to go to therapy.
Oh, for
Everybody
sure.
does.
Everybody does. I go to
Why?
therapy.
Why not?
For
Therapy
what?
is really important.
What's
It
wrong with
helps you
therapy?
be self-aware. It helps you
Be
discover.
self-aware about what?
Oh,
Do you
boy.
know what
I've
it
been
means to
married
be
for
self-aware?
How long have you guys been married?
Not as long as you.
Okay, and I need therapy. No, I
Everybody
don't.
needs therapy.
My home is fine.
Everybody needs therapy, friend.
Stone. A home therapy is nothing to do with your home being fine or not fine.
No.
That is
what
not
I'm
what
saying
therapy is for.
But what type of therapy are you talking about?
Therapy.
Just
Unpack,
therapy.
you know what I'm saying? Like how you grew up as a child.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Well, I mean, it's giving you an idea, right, of how society operates or should operate that isn't realistic.
No, I said that I do things a little different
Okay.
than what I've seen. So, therefore, living with my mom, I saw a lot of things, which I changed a lot of things. So, I don't want to do that. I don't want to live that way. And I don't want to treat anybody that way.
Okay.
So, where does therapy come in?
So therapy helps you discover the root cause of those things. Therapy isn't just about yourself. It's about how you interact with the environment around you. Therapy also would help you make your relationship more healthy because sometimes there are things that you may do or say and you may not understand the impact of those things that you do or say. And talking about them in therapy can help you navigate and learn how to navigate arguments or disagreements more effectively so that you can not only feel heard, but you can convey yourself in a way that your feelings can be validated accurately by your partner and they can understand the things that you want and need. Just because
But
your relationship, you guys been married for over 20 years, doesn't mean that you can't improve upon yourself as a person, your communication skills, and improve your relationship.
if there's not a problem, then what do I need therapy for?
Have you have you ever asked your wife like if there was a problem, or you just have
We
decided
talk
that
every day.
okay?
I ask questions every day.
So
Are
you
you all
check in
right?
you
Am
check in
I?
regularly.
Yeah. Huh? Say it again.
I say you check in regularly.
Every day.
That's good.
I
That's good.
make
That's
sure that
positive.
she's okay and that we're okay. I
Okay.
check in to make sure that me and my son is okay because he's still in the back room. I
Mhm.
make sure everything is okay.
Right. I mean,
Yeah,
so that this I I don't want to make
I'm
any
going.
assumptions. Yeah, I don't want to make any assumptions. But like earlier,
No,
you
I
said,
need you. I need you to be honest.
yeah, I'm being honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said when you come home, you're used to there not being any dishes in the sink, right? And then you said that bothers you, that upsets you, and then you said so
No,
you
no,
just
no, not upset me, but
okay,
it's just I have to tackle it. Like I'm a cleaner.
okay,
I come in, I clean up and stuff like that.
right,
Like like you take the word value,
okay,
right?
mm-hmm,
I would guess that's my value
okay,
that I'm
yeah,
bringing.
sure,
I'm going to take care of things. I'm going to make
but
sure that these things are okay.
but
When I get paid,
your wife could do that without you. Like if something happened to you,
you know what I'm saying? So when I get paid, I don't see my paycheck first. She does. I
what does
take
that
what's
mean?
left. You do whatever you need to do with it, and we go from there. Long as we're cool.
Sure, but do you think that you know what I'm saying? If something happened to you, that your wife wouldn't be able to provide, you know what I'm saying, without you?
No, she's fine.
Yeah,
My wife is
and
a survivor.
also yeah, also
Yeah,
what you're saying is she sees the paycheck, so that means that she's responsible for paying the bills, for
she
making sure
sets
the
them
bills
up.
get
Yes,
paid. She's
she
responsible.
takes care of the bill.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's enough. So she has a job.
Oh yes.
Yeah. She probably did the vast majority of the caretaking for the children.
No, it's equal.
Equal in what way?
We
How
both
many
took
doctor's
hand
appointments
in that.
did you make the doctor's appointments, dentist appointments?
I went to all the doctor's appointments.
Okay. Did
I
you
go to
make
the
them?
schools.
Did you make them? Did you make the doctor's appointments?
Yes, some
Okay.
of them.
All right. That's solid, bro.
Yeah,
That's solid.
change the diapers,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah. That's solid. You sound like a solid individual.
I'm a man in deed, not a man in need.
Okay. I mean, you sound like a solid individual. I'm not
I
judging you.
apologize
I'm
if
just asking
things
questions.
came off a little, in another direction
Yeah.
or whatever.
But
But
all of those things, you know what I'm saying, may have value to your wife as a person, but that doesn't mean
yeah,
that we need to value men specifically within society.
no, you don't.
Right.
You don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's more like if you're going in relationship wise,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's up to the woman to choose because the bottom line is if you have a kid with that person, 9 times out of 10, it's on you.
Yeah, but now that's where I have the issue. That's where our issue.
You know what I'm
That's where
saying?
that's where the misogyny jumps out the wall.
Yes, it is.
So you're agreeing
And
that you are being misogynistic?
I am.
Yes.
I mean, the statement was yes, but
Okay.
I'm not.
So
I don't agree
men,
with none of that.
men in fact do pretend to be somebody else, right? They do in
Yeah,
fact
they do.
mask up. They do in fact say whatever it is that they think they need to say in order, right, to get in you know what I'm saying, into the vicinity of women.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a bad thing.
Okay. All right. Well, I tell you what. I'll be 51 this year.
Dig it. Shovel in a
I
bucket.
can count on my right hand how many partners I've had.
Okay.
Maybe
Dope.
less.
Dope.
So I'm not one of those guys. So
What do you mean when you say
but
you're
I
not
get
one of
what
those
you're
guys?
saying. Say it again.
What do you mean when you say you're not one of those guys?
That you say put up a mask. I don't put
Yeah,
up a
you're
mask.
not. You're not. That's called anecdotal
yeah.
evidence, though. So, okay, but great. But when you're saying that other women should have chose better, what you're doing is you're taking the onus, right? You're taking the onus off of the women. I mean, off of the men, and you're placing it on the women. You're saying that these men not being good fathers to their children is the woman's fault because she didn't choose the right man.
No. I'm not really saying it's not really their fault. You just got to choose better.
See, that, sir.
It's still the same way.
Sir, you just said the same thing again.
I say the same thing. Yeah, I just because I really just see it that way. Because the bottom line
That's
is
misogynistic.
yes, it is. It is. But
you're saying that
at the end of the day,
never mind that the men ain't shit. Never mind that, you know what I'm saying, they didn't do their part. They didn't fulfill their roles as a father, you know, as a partner and so on and so forth. Women should have chose better.
But do you not agree that happened?
No, I don't agree.
Why not?
Because he may have been all of those things until they had kids. He may have been the best partner in the world. And then they had the kid, and now he's like, man, I think you put on a little too much weight. I don't think that you're paying enough attention to me. I don't think that you're giving me schmecks as often as I would like to have schmecks. You know what I'm saying?
I think they should change the definition of that, because the bottom line is when a woman goes into menopause, you know what that means?
Yeah.
Men on pause.
Well, that's not what that means at all.
Yeah, it does. There's nothing going on, bro.
What kind of Reddit fucking thread did you hear that from?
Is it me that needs to be muted? Hello?
You ever been through it?
Is it you that what?
There's an echo.
Yeah, I think everybody has an echo. Hold on. So what you're telling me is that women lose sexual desire once they've gone through menopause?
It ain't going through things.
Oh my god.
Nah, bro, that's not a fact.
So you don't think you have to be patient during that time?
Do women still poop after menopause?
How did we get here?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Wait, I have a question though. Like,
I'm
do you
listening.
believe that everyone needs therapy though? Like 100%?
Yes, 1,000%. Everybody.
I don't believe that.
Because I'm like fully
Of course
happy
you don't believe
in
that.
my life. So why
That
would I
doesn't
want
mean
to
anything.
change that? Like,
Doesn't mean anything. Therapy
Stone.
helps you develop healthy coping mechanisms, as well as healthy communication skills with other people. Life continues to life. Like, there's always something happening in life. Like, you might be A-okay right now. Things could be great, right? Fantastic. Couldn't be better. And then something bad happens tomorrow. And now you don't have the coping skills to deal with that
but
bad
listen,
thing that happens tomorrow.
I went to therapy because my wife and I were having marital issues.
That's awesome.
And therapy never saved our marriage. So
Well, then maybe you should have chose better.
Oh, so what does that mean?
Oh, I was being
Well,
funny.
you say they should have chose better.
Stone, I was being funny.
Triggered.
I know, Stone, I was being
Come on,
funny.
bro.
Stone, when choosing a therapist, right, especially like a marriage counselor, you don't just go to the first one. It's almost like, you know, dating, right? You don't just go with the first counselor or therapist that you meet. You know, you go and see, make sure that they align with your beliefs. If there's any cultural concerns, you know, that you have, you want to make sure that your therapist understands, right? Has a baseline understanding of who you are and what your needs are. If you just walk into any old therapist's office and expect them to fix your marriage, you're doomed. Not only that, right? You have to actually put in the work.
Well, you don't
The
think it's
therapist
the same
ain't gonna
thing
is not a
for a
therapists aren't
man and a
miracle
woman?
workers. Therapists aren't miracle workers.
Hi, Rads. Do you remember me? D2?
Yeah, you're still fucking creepy.
Creepy as fuck, bro.
You're so funny. Oh my god.
Dude, you're weird, bro.
No, I'm just saying. I just wanted to just say that we went to a lot of different therapists, and the problem is it was depressing because nothing worked out. Like our marriage was so in like in a
Therapy isn't a fix, right? Therapy isn't going to fix you. Therapy isn't going to change things about you. That's why therapy isn't just about showing up. It's about doing the work. And sometimes people are just truly not compatible, and that's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I went to therapy one time and it actually made it worse because me and the therapist actually ended up sleeping together.
You're full of shit.
Yeah, bro, that's a lie. There's no therapist. There's like literally almost no therapist in the world that would sleep with a patient. They would lose their license for that. They'd lose their license for that.
Won't be a snitch.
I don't believe in that.
Please act like an adult. Grow up. Seriously, don't like you can
These
come
are
and have a
adult
conversation
things,
if you want attention. That's fine. We can have a conversation, but like you don't have to behave that way. Let's make better choices, okay?
My bad, my bad.
Wow.
How many dogs you got?
What?
No, I've never been on a live before.
How many what?
How many brownies?
Just
They look
one.
good.
One, and I'm not sharing with you.
I feel like there's a couple.
Did you come up here to talk about something that's on the background, friend?
Nah, yeah, I did.
Okay, well, pick the topic.
We can talk about a couple. I like the first top three.
Pick one.
If tariffs don't work, then why do other countries put them on us?
Because before 2017,
You got a
there was
brownie?
only like, huh?
You guys got hella brownies.
We're sharing.
It's one brownie.
A big ass brownie. I've seen her take.
Bro, can you shut the fuck up? All right,
Bruh.
all right.
Just kick him.
I got you.
Just kick him.
Come on.
Bro, want to talk about brownies?
First they pocket watch, now they're watching desserts.
Right.
Anyway.
Anywho, hey guys, there's 686 people in here. Let's tap the screen. I would so love to get to like 1 million likes. And the likes are barely moving. I mean, I feel like we have this conversation almost every day. Almost every day. It's like, hey, you know, can we actively participate in the live?
Wait, are you two married, Mr. Jim?
That is my partner.
Wait, are you married though? Like civilly married?
We're literally sitting right next to each other.
Yes, they are.
I never knew that because I've known Rads for a while.
I know that you have, you know, made your desires known to my partner on several occasions. I'm very aware.
No, I don't. My voice, okay, my voice might come off a little bit creepy, but like,
You do.
you have to give me a break.
I don't.
I don't have to.
You don't have to tell me I'm beautiful and say weird shit.
Yeah,
to me.
like
it's,
you know what I'm saying?
not
Telling
necessary.
random people on the internet that they're beautiful on a regular basis.
There's nothing wrong with
unprovoked.
complimenting a beautiful
And I told you
woman.
I don't like it.
Just...
Like it's unnecessary, it's unwanted, and it's unwelcome.
So do you guys go to therapy?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every day?
Every day? What?
I go to therapy.
Who the fuck has time to go to therapy? We have 8 children.
Right. I go
Who
to
has
therapy
the
twice a
money
month.
to go to therapy every day?
Nobody.
You have 8 kids?
Holy shit.
Mhm.
Yes.
We have 5. We have 5
sorry.
daughters and 3 sons.
Wow.
Yep.
Just you two? Or in between?
I mean, does that matter? They all live here.
We take care of all of them as
No,
our
I'm
own
just
children.
saying, if you have 8 kids together and you're still together, that's wonderful. That's not rare. I
So
know
anyway,
people got
guys,
10 kids and they all by different baby daddies. That's why I
That's
say what I
crazy.
say.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, we don't get that kind of situation.
Yes, I have 3 children that I gave birth to and 27 baby daddies.
You said, wow.
What do you need?
A napkin. Yeah. That brownie's good, but it's melting because it's hot in here.
Yeah.
You know what's good with that brownie is the vanilla ice cream.
I said that already. Missed that
Oh, I
part of the
missed that.
conversation. Did you come to discuss something that was on the background?
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to divest into politics or just continue talking about like
Anything on the
Like-
background, Prim. Go for it.
Okay, just really quick because I have to go to work pretty soon. But like, I've owned a Tesla for 5 years now.
All right, Field White. Have a good day at work. Anyways,
Dude, Tesla's like so unethical for so many reasons. Like,
right. So,
the whole-
So I
Stone.
got, so I got kicked, but they can ask questions about nonsense.
Stone.
Yes.
So, as I was saying, right, this idea of asking women to choose better goes back to what Norads was trying to explain to you earlier. One, you're infantilizing women yet again. You're saying that they don't have the ability to discern who a good partner is. And I'm saying that you are putting the responsibility of men's behavior and ability to operate as partners and as fathers on the backs of women.
It goes both ways.
Oh my God.
It does.
It does not. It does
Men
not.
have more value than women.
Sure,
It
that's
goes
not
both
true.
ways.
I can explain.
But it's not your turn. So no, it doesn't go both ways. Number one.
It doesn't? Why not?
No, that's fine. I'm gonna ask you a question. I'll give you as much time as you need to answer it. Can you name something in society, right? A societal woe, something that's not a good aspect of our society, that is the fault or responsibility of women?
maybe I
I'll
am
say
You need to
smart.
put cricket sounds on the Steam Deck.
I have cricket sounds for the stream deck. I got them already.
Put them on
I can't because, like, I think,
because they don't exist.
no, it doesn't. That's why I said I can't.
So it don't go both ways.
Everything goes both ways.
It doesn't. Beauty standards are set by whom?
Beauty?
Beauty
Yes,
standards
men.
are set by whom? Yeah.
Women.
Yeah. Beauty standards are not set by women.
Set by
Who is it set by?
men.
Men.
That's why they do the makeup to look good for us.
Beauty standards are set by men.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Why? Because you walk by somebody and say they're cute?
Nope.
Societal beauty standards aren't about somebody saying they're cute, but also, yes, that is a part of it. When we went through like this whole beauty standards change, right? It used to be what was in like the 90s, like it was folk chic. Everyone was rail thin. H chic, whatever the fuck it was. Everyone was rail thin, no curves, like essentially clothes on a hanger, right? Then we started moving into,
and all of the fashion designers were men.
right. Then we moved into a more curvy thing, more of a natural body. Then there was athletic bodies. Now there's, bigger lips, bigger hips, all of those things. Like, they change. And the people who are in charge of those things, fashion, makeup, hair, the hair companies, all of those people, by majority, are in fact men.
This is a man's world.
I didn't say that.
I know. We know who said it.
We can see.
We know who said it.
You
Cam.
agree with it, though,
I don't. Cam, tell me what value men have in society.
We have way more value than women. For example, women start to lose value after having children.
How so?
Women age like meat, and
Right.
men age like wine.
That's not true.
Like women, you have to
No, bigots age like milk.
Yeah. So hold
not
on.
milk.
A person is no
meat
longer
expires.
valuable if they age.
Milk also expires, you dummy.
No, men age like fine wine. Women age like meat. Like
Are
after a
you
while,
black
it's
or
expired.
white?
Say what?
If you're not,
Are you black or white? Just out of curiosity.
What does that matter?
What's your race? I'm just curious.
For what? What does that have to do with this conversation?
I want to know where you get your ideologies from, and that will help me
From my own
create a
head.
baseline. Huh?
From my own head.
No, that's you know what I'm saying, Andrew Tate type talk.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Red pill bullshit.
I mean, it's, like for men, you know, they don't have a hard time if they have kids prior to a relationship or prior to marriage.
Yeah, because they can just walk away from. Because they can just walk away
Yeah,
from the
typically
kids.
men just walk away.
So that makes them less. I would say that makes them less valuable to society.
you're saying it real. Like I don't like how y'all say that. Like men just up and just walk away.
But they do.
They do.
Doesn't it have to be a reason?
Nope.
No.
Are you
Hey, listen, bro. I'm keeping it a buck with you. Listen, I am not gonna hold nobody's hand. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. Men walk away.
You mean to tell me?
So inside of 5 years,
inside
of 5
So
years,
if it's not
especially if
working
a
out-
man, I'm about to tell you what the statistics are. Inside of 5 years, a man typically loses more than 50% of the contact that he had with his children from his previous marriage. If he gets remarried, almost 65 to 70% of the time, they completely cut off communication with their children from the previous marriage.
That's bad. That's a statistic. That's crazy.
You didn't.
I have
I
custody
don't
of my
read into
children.
it.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Like, good job.
But he falls
Wow.
within the 6% of fathers. The numbers that he's talking about, the absentee fathers, that's like 20% of all dads.
So what? Would your ex be like a deadbeat then?
Well, I mean, I don't speak on, you know what I'm saying, people who aren't in a position to defend themselves or, you know what I'm saying, past relationships. Because adults don't behave that way.
No, Raz is giving you the green light on that one. You can go ahead and
I'm
do
not. I laugh because
Wow.
I think it's
No
weird
Rads
that you guys bring
does
that
not
up.
control Jones, and Jones does not control no Rads. I have my
It's not
own
control,
personal
it's just saying,
boundaries.
go ahead.
I have my own personal boundary of things that I don't
I
do
got
or
you.
do not do.
I laugh because you guys want to bring up personal, like have a personal conversation about people who aren't here.
Correct.
And that happens frequently, and we just don't do that.
So Stone, tell me if
Yes.
if men. Let me ask you a question. Are you under the belief that women get custody of the children most of the time?
For sure.
Yeah. Okay. Why do you think that is?
Because of the court system.
Wrong.
Why is that wrong?
Because it's not the truth.
Most of the time,
So
was it
what's true?
96% of the time, custody is decided within mediation. Meaning
Outside
that-
of the court.
Outside of the court. The parents
96% of the time. Settled outside of the court.
And what? Marriage?
All custody.
Child custody disputes, they're decided through mediation. That means that the parents collectively agree upon a custody schedule or a custody arrangement. And
And
because
what's the percentage on that?
is there going to be any fucking man who doesn't interrupt me while I'm talking today? Like at any point.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I just
I
said
forget the era that we're in.
96%. The era that we're in, not era,
Yeah.
the era that we're in
Era,
is that of
era.
respecting
See,
each other
see,
and having
that's
conversations. No, because you're
that's
being
where I
fucking
come in at, right here.
disrespectful. You're
Because,
being
you
disrespectful.
know-
You're acting like a little child. Stop. Act like a grown up. And I can guarantee you that all the shit that I was telling you about how your wife feels is 1,000% true. Because you can't even let me explain something to you. If you have clarifying questions, then shut the fuck up and wait till I'm done. 96% of the
Really?
time, yes, really.
Why are you
96% of the
talking to me
time,
like that?
custody, I'm just going to keep talking until I'm done saying what I'm saying. 96% of the
No.
time, custody is decided through mediation, which means it's collectively decided between both parents. And with that being said, that means that the fathers choose to have less of an active role or no role at all in the lives of their children. They choose. Now when
What
we
is your
talk about
husband's name?
when we talk about men who actually fight for custody, majority of the time they win the custody that they seek.
That's
Now
true.
I'm done.
What is your husband's? What's your name?
Bro, it's big as shit on the screen. What you mean?
Sitting right here.
I know, but is this how she talks to you?
She doesn't have a reason to talk to me this way.
Sure don't.
I'm just asking you a question. Is this how she talks to you?
They
So
don't
she
have a
gets angry.
reason
So
to talk to me this
So you
way.
never interrupt her.
Oh, that I didn't say that.
So she talks to you that way when you interrupt
Nope,
her.
never has a reason to.
I don't
All
have
they
any-
have to do is ask once, hey, would you allow me to finish? I hadn't finished my thought. Okay, my bad.
Yep.
I didn't even say anything.
Every time I speak, you interrupt me. Every time.
Now, Stone,
Yeah, but
how would you act if your wife talked to
The
you like that?
language, though.
I'm an adult. I can use whatever profanities I choose to use.
I would never talk to you that way.
I don't fucking care.
Oh shit!
Wow. This is your household, and you wonder why women are always single.
Oh.
Bro, we're sitting in the same room.
They're
What
not
the fuck are you
single.
talking
because
about?
he's a simp.
What does a simp mean?
You.
What does a simp mean? What's the definition of a simp? It has a
You're
definition.
sitting there and you're letting her talk to another. I didn't even say
I
anything
know this
to her
bitch is
that was
this
out of
bitch
line.
crying about
What is the
dishes
definition of a simp?
Is not doing this.
I
right
said
now.
nothing to her out of line.
You did. You
All
interrupted.
you got to do is just say, excuse
You
me.
did.
That's it.
No, I shouldn't
You
have
And
to.
then leave it
interrupted.
at that.
I shouldn't have to. And I've asked you
I'm not gonna
multiple
sit-
times
Are
to
you
stop
kidding me?
interrupting me. I've asked you multiple times to stop interrupting me and let me finish what I'm saying. So all of the respect and decorum goes out the window. And now I can speak to you however I want to. Because if you want to act like
Wow.
a little child, then I'm going to treat you how I see fit. And clearly gentle parenting doesn't work with you.
This is the era.
Yes, this is the era. We're
Yes.
in the era. It's the fucking
Yeah.
eras tour. We're in
I
the
find
era.
that attitude though.
And this
that's
is
why
what
women's
makes
rights are getting taken
men.
away.
This is what makes men even less
Say it again,
valuable.
bro.
This is what makes men even less
No,
valuable
not
in
you. What did he
society.
say?
He said this is
is
why
not his
women's
platform
rights
to
are
say
getting
anything.
taken away.
I was speaking.
Because of that
So-
attitude.
A simp has a definition. What is the definition of a simp?
Now I'm asking him, but he said this is why women's rights
He
are
got
being
kicked.
taken away.
Yeah,
He
I
got
dropped him
kicked.
down because I was speaking.
Well, I didn't agree with the way that she spoke to me. See, I don't go by
That's fine.
the rules that you
I don't care,
guys
stop
do or
crying.
whatever. Like if somebody says something and I understand what they're saying, I'm not going to sit here and do that. I understand you guys are like intelligent or whatever, you go to college or whatever, but that doesn't give you the right to talk to people that way. I haven't been nothing but nice on this guy. I haven't said anything ignorant.
Interrupting
or
people
called
while
your
they're
wife out of her name.
speaking repeatedly is not respectful,
I've
nor
never
is it
called her
nice.
out of her
Nor
name.
is it nice.
But I'm just saying, I've never called her out of her name. That doesn't
Interrupting
give you that
people
right.
while they're
Sure.
speaking continuously is not respectful, nor is it nice. You don't
Okay, well,
get to
give me a
determine.
minute to- all right, well,
Let
I'll
me
tell you
explain
what.
something
Give
to
me
you.
a minute.
No, let me explain something
When
to
pe-
you. Let me
Oh.
explain something to you.
Go ahead.
Every time I talk and you interrupt me, all you're saying is, bitch, I don't care what the fuck you're saying. That is what you are doing. So now I'm returning the energy to you because I've asked you multiple times nicely to please stop interrupting me. So now you're getting the same energy back and you don't like it. And now you're crying and I don't care.
Jones, I know what a simp is.
I'm waiting for him to answer. Like, to be honest with you, Stone, I'm not going to let you say anything else until you tell me what a simp is. So you give me a definition of a simp. I'm going to send you an invite to unmute, and then I want you to give me the definition of a simp.
He's definitely in his feelings.
That's fine. I sent you an invite to unmute. There you go. Tell me what the definition of a simp is, please.
I'm gonna go feed Izzy.
Somebody who caters to women.
Somebody, you don't cater to your wife?
Yeah, but not like that.
What, like what? What do you mean when you say not
I'm
like
gonna
that?
talk I would never. Let me tell you something.
But what
I
is the
would never allow my
definition
wife
of
to
a
talk to
simp?
a man that way.
What is the definition of a simp?
I would never allow my wife
Allow
to talk to
her?
a man that way.
Allow her?
Yes.
So you
Allow
own your
her.
wife?
I own her? No, I don't.
So then what do you
But I'm
mean
her
by
protector.
allow?
I'm her protector.
Protector from whom?
From incidents like this.
From men?
She had no reason to talk to me.
You mean
that way.
from men?
Anybody.
From men?
Anybody.
Oh, so if a woman was attacking your wife, you gonna fight the woman?
I never said nothing about fighting.
So protect her from
See, I
whom?
thought you guys
Protect
were
her
okay,
from whom?
but you're not okay.
Yes, I am very okay. I'm gonna give
You're
you
analyzing
because
things
there's a lot of
in the
people
wrong
watching.
way.
Because there's a lot of people watching, I'm going to give the definition of a simp. A
Give it.
simp is someone who shows excessive sympathy and attention toward another person, typically to someone who does not reciprocate those same feelings in pursuit of affection or a sexual relationship. Sir,
Okay.
sir, those feelings are in fact reciprocated. I'm not in pursuit of a relationship. I have the relationship. I'm not simping for anybody. What I'm doing is right,
Apologize.
is being what how men are displaying how men should behave in society.
How men should behave in society.
Correct. So
So
in the
you
future,
thought-
I recommend that before using words, you know what they mean and what and
do
what it
know
is
what
that
it
you're
means.
saying.
I'm not going to. I won't have to give you the full definition of it.
But I just gave you the definition. Is that what
I
I'm
do
doing?
What it means.
Is that what I'm
But
doing?
what I'm saying
Am I
to you
simping?
is- what I'm saying to you is,
Am I simping?
in a store, and some man said something to your wife and cut her off, and she just jumped out of nowhere and just started cussing them out and stuff like that or whatever. What do you think is going to happen to her?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Okay.
They were in the military. They're trained. Not only that,
Military don't have anything to do with anything.
aside from that, they grew up in New York. I have full confidence that they can take care of themselves.
Military doesn't have anything to do with
You
anything.
think I'm just gonna let somebody like you know what I'm
You
saying?
don't have to be there.
Huh?
Spoiler, I can fight, okay, friends? There you go.
You don't have to be there.
Okay. Then what is your point? Then you have no point then. If I don't
She
have to
needs to
be
be
there, if
disciplined.
I'm not there, disciplined.
Yeah.
Are they a child?
The language wasn't necessary.
Do you use foul language and profanity, sir?
So and can I call her a bitch?
Huh? If that's what you choose to do, now understand
cool with that?
that there's
Are you
consequences.
cool with that?
People come on the internet and call her a B word every day.
See, that's not me, bro. That's not me, bro.
If you
I'm
want
not
to
gonna
act like you
disrespect you in that
like you,
manner.
if you want to
If I-
act
if-
with motherless behavior, who am I to stop
If
you?
you interrupt me, that's not a cause for me to call you out of your name. No, I'm sorry. I don't know what type of people you be having on your live, but that's not me. I'm not going to disrespect her in that manner.
You disrespected them over and over and over again by interrupting them while they were speaking. I don't know what part you don't understand.
So that deserves the language?
Yes, you don't get to deter. You don't get to tell people how to respond to your abuse.
I never told anybody how to respond.
Oh, yes, you are. You're tone policing their response after abusing them.
What?
Yes.
It's weird that showing
go ahead,
the
Seth.
proper respect for a woman and talking to them like a normal human being and advocating for their rights is now being a simp.
Right.
It's kind of like how you guys fucking took the word woke and just kind of threw your own fucking dumbass definition onto it. That's what y'all
sounds
do.
like Stone's a simp for men, to be honest with you.
No,
Stone
I'm not.
doesn't want men to be held accountable for being deadbeat dads or bad partners. He says
never
the
said
women.
that.
He said the women should have chose better.
I never said that.
Stone
You don't
wants
have to
women.
say it, bro.
Stone wants women to speak to him. You know what I'm saying, in a respectful manner.
I never said that.
But he doesn't have that same standard for men. Hey, bro, in real
You
life,
didn't hear me say that.
I know you said what you're inferring. Your inference is
Didn't
that
you hear
women
me
should
say that?
women
I just said that women choose
Women should be, you know what I'm saying,
That's all I
demure. Women should be respectful. Women, you know, should what's the word that you use?
She shouldn't have talked to me that way.
Why not?
Why should she?
Why not?
I didn't do anything.
You did.
I didn't call
We've
her
already
out of her
explained what you
name.
did. Why don't you?
When did I call her out of her name?
Doesn't matter.
My pronouns are they, them, by the way.
Wow.
Bet you got a problem with that too, huh?
With what?
Their pronouns are they, them.
No, my sister is gay. Half of my family is. I have no problem with none of that. I support my sister.
Your sister is
100.
what?
They, them, whatever you want to call it. What the fuck is that?
Called pronouns.
That's not my era. I could care less about letters. I deal with reality, bro.
So they didn't teach. They didn't teach English when you were in school. That wasn't
They
part of
did
your
teach
era.
English.
So then you do understand what pronouns are.
Yes, I do.
Okay, good.
But what I'm saying, the way things are going today, I could care less about it. It is what it is. Whatever you want to call yourself.
Do you see that your lack of emotional regulation is the reason that I suggest that Amanda suggested that you might consider therapy?
I don't need any therapy, man. Why?
You
Because
absolutely
I don't live
do.
in your era?
Sir, you're not that much older than I am. I have children in their 20s.
Excuse me?
I have children in their 20s.
All right, good for you. You started early.
In my 20s.
Yeah. You started early.
In my 20s.
And I'm happy for you. I'm quite sure they're beautiful kids and everything else.
Yep. The oldest has their own place. The second to oldest
Mine
is
does, too.
in college going pre-law.
I have two biological.
Anyway.
That just finished school and she's a teacher.
Fantastic. Maybe she can teach you something.
She ain't got to teach me shit. Nothing. She's good. I'm good.
You're not good.
Oh man.
Yes,
You're
I
not
am good.
good.
There is
You're
no
not-
one who can tell Stone how to improve
Do
himself.
you see how I was just speaking and he interrupted me yet again? Yeah. So what you didn't like,
Because you're trying to tell me what's wrong with me.
why you're losing your shit is because you didn't
I didn't
like that
come
you
over
were
here
put in
for
your
a
place by
therapy
women. See,
session.
look at that. You're speaking over me yet again.
Yeah,
So that's why I
and
told
I'm
you to
about to-
shut the fuck up. Do
You's
you
a
see
whole
that?
hoe,
You shut up,
Do you
bitch.
see that?
You's a hoe, bro.
Oh,
You's a hoe.
look
Did
at
that
you
go?
crashing out. Oh,
Crash
buddy.
motherless behavior.
Oh.
Okay for
Yes,
me to
I am
talk
a
to you
bitch.
that way.
Thank you.
You's a whole hoe.
I appreciate it. You're so
Yeah,
sweet.
all right.
Is that what I said? I said you have freedom
said
to
it was
say whatever
okay.
you want.
He thought words
Yes,
were
you
going to
did.
hurt my feelings.
I said you have freedom to say
thought
whatever you
words were
want,
gonna
but
hurt
you know what
my
I'm saying? You
feelings.
have to deal with the
And I
consequences.
didn't
I
even
feel
want
like
to do it.
I feel like we should
Yes, you
find your
did.
wife. We feel like
Yes,
I
you
feel like
did.
we should find your wife and we should send this to you.
Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? These are the type of
sure
men
she's
who I
okay.
know in fact are abusers.
Oh yeah, he's for sure abusive.
Yeah. Like, because if you would call some random woman online that you don't know a bitch, then you would definitely do it to your wife. And you know what I'm saying? And you probably weren't very respectful to your mother.
I knew from the get-go that he was complaining about dishes,
Yeah.
that he is abusive.
He's
I
abusive.
didn't complain about
You're an
it.
abuser,
He
bro.
did complain
You're an
about
abuser.
dishes.
Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts
You
about
did.
it. You're an abuser.
You pretend to be nice.
I'm
You
an
are the man
abuser?
that we were
For
talking
sure.
about when we were talking about men wearing masks and men pretending to be all of these different things to gain access to women. You are that man. You did not like being put in your place by a woman, and you crashed
Put
out.
in my
I
place?
went downstairs. Yes, I went downstairs and made lunch for our kid, who's not feeling well. And the whole time, listen to you just continue to crash out. I came up here and reiterated what the issue was, and then you called me a bitch. You,
not my
sir, are the
therapist.
person. You, sir, are the person that we are talking about when we talk about men being the reason we have problems in society. You wear the mask to gain access to women and to spaces, and then when you're found out who you are because you let that mask slip, you lose your shit. You are not a safe person. You are in fact abusive, and if you don't like it, go to fucking therapy and work on yourself.
How you gonna call me abusive though?
Because your behavior is that of an abuser.
How
It
you
is
gonna call me
abusive
abusive?
behaviors. I just explained it to you. Close your mouth hole and open your ear holes.
See, there you go.
Your
That's abusive.
behavior is that of an abuser.
You're abusive.
No, I am not.
Yes,
I'm
you are.
returning the energy that you have given me, and you don't like it because you have the emotional maturity of a 9-year-old. I know you are, but what am I? I'm going to call you a name. Like, come on, my guy, grow up. Just because you
He
can
said it was
make
okay.
children doesn't mean you're an adult. Please stop.
It's honestly shocking to me.
Seth,
how
hold on,
these
Seth,
people
really
actually
quickly. Seth,
get
hold on,
married.
Seth, really quickly. Did
All
I
right.
say it was? Did I say it? I said sure. Go ahead and call her that.
Listen,
Or
listen,
did I
listen.
say you can do whatever you want? You are a whole grown ass autonomous human being. But whatever the consequences are the consequences. Did I or did I say yeah? Go ahead and call her that.
I was listening the whole time.
I know.
You said I don't care.
That's not what he said. I was listening the whole time. You see that profile in the top there? That little profile picture? That's me. I was downstairs. I was the one who
I
came
see
on
you.
and said,
I can
spoiler,
see you.
I can fight. I heard the whole thing.
I can see you.
So now only am I not allowed to speak and that I should be punished or disciplined, but now I can't fucking hear as well. Okay.
This
Because you
whole
think that I didn't
conversation-
hear that? That you talk about discipline and punishment? You're an abuser, and I would not be surprised
Stop
if you
calling
put
me
your
that.
hands on your
Stop
wife.
calling me that.
Or what? Or what? I would not be surprised
can't
if you
do
ever
anything.
put your hands on your wife. Exactly. You cannot do anything except sit here and listen
and I
to you
wouldn't.
being read. I am reading you right now and you don't like it. And the fact that you said that you discipline or punish your wife, or that I
what?
should be disciplined or punished, means you have in fact done many abusive behaviors up to and possibly including putting your hands on her. Normal people don't think, say, or behave that way. Your behavior is not normal. Go to therapy. So I'm just going to ask you one last question, okay? I'm going to ask you one last question. What is it about me that you think you can behave this way on the internet? Like, what is it?
When did you ever hear me
Yeah, I don't
say-
give a fuck. Shut up. And fuck you and your mom on the way out. Thank you, Drea.
Shout out Drea for the deportation. Drea said send this motherfucker back home to his wife.
Actually, I don't think we should send him back to his wife. I think we should send him back to his mother so she can try again. Yikes.
Yo, man, y'all never cease to black men are the weakest link in our fucking community, and that's not for you, Seth. That's not for you, obviously. No, Rad. It's for those who know. But yo, like y'all never fucking fail. Y'all never cease to disappoint me, bro. Never cease to disappoint me. Stone, somebody pay $50 to drop you, bro. It's $100 if you want to come back up. Otherwise, you can come back up tomorrow.
Maybe.
You can come back up tomorrow. But somebody paid $50 to drop you. So you can cash at me $100. I'll let you back up. If not, sorry, my boy. It's a wrap.
It's not your era.
It's not your era. Yeah, the Stone Money era just ended. For those of you on Twitch, Kick, or any of the other apps that we are streaming on, Facebook, YouTube, you know that you can call into the show. The number is 407-900-1693. This is live.
It's live right now if you're watching it on April 3rd at 11:38 a.m. Eastern.
Right.
If you're watching it at another time, you can call, but nobody's going to answer.
Correct. Yeah, if you're watching the replay, sorry for you. Because I have seen people call in on the replays. I've seen them like missed calls, like random missed calls, like in the middle of the night shit. I'm like, ain't nobody on here.
Nope.
Oh, man. We have a super chat. Super chat says, I'm curious, no Rads, are you trained in any martial arts? I think it's imperative for women and femmes to be trained, especially with men like that.
Nah, but I would throw these hands.
Is that the only super chat or was there another one? Did I miss one?
I'm not trained in martial arts, but I'll throw these hands.
rated E for everybody.
No.
No, I got all the other ones. Okay.
Okay.
I got all the other ones.
But I just want to be clear. I don't like to fight. I don't like to.
Who we got on the panel? Red Bull, what's going on?
Hey, good morning. Good.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing?
Fantastic. Have you had some water? Say something kind about yourself.
I have. There is a bit of an echo on
Don't
my
worry
end.
about
I'm
it.
just hearing.
We're troubleshooting the echo. But
Okay, no
nobody,
worries.
like none of the other platforms hear the echo. It's only the person calling in.
Okay, not a problem.
We're gonna figure that out. So as long as you can bear it.
Sure. Yeah, not an issue. I just
Yeah,
wanted to
it's a
talk about
TikTok.
the. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, you're good.
Okay,
Really
cool. I just wanna
really
talk about
quickly,
the
commercial
first one.
break. Real quick commercial break. I'm sorry. Guys, please keep tapping. We've only moved 50 K likes since the last time I said something.
There's sub only.
Yeah, it's
better
on
go
sub only.
What?
Yeah. Guys, we just want to hit 1 million likes at least a couple days a week. And I know you guys got it in you. So, do whatever we can to tap that screen, share the live out. I don't even know if there's a gifting goal. But you know what I'm saying? Even small gifts count. It does, like, we don't expect you. We prefer that you don't give TikTok, all your money. Because, they take a ridiculous cut and then Apple takes a cut too. But with that being said,
Hey, I want to do
shoot
something.
some roses, whatever. Get us back to the FYP. I know we took a little break, but we're back.
Hey, listen though. So, in celebration of us being back, if we get, and I'm doing this, Jones doesn't know I'm about to say this, we're at 749. If we hit 800 subs today, I'll give away a Fans of Fuckery t-shirt to a random subscriber. You got to be a subscriber. So, that's 51 subs today. I think we could do it because there was a whole lot of you who didn't renew because we haven't been here. You hadn't seen our faces, but we're here now. So if we hit 800 subs today, I'll give away a Fans of Fuckery shirt.
Yeah,
I like giving shit away. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I just want to talk about the response. What value do men have? I feel like there is a bit of an epidemic when it comes to male unaliving or self-unaliving.
I agree with
right?
you. Yeah.
And so I think like asking the question, what value do men have? I can't help but think, does that perpetuate high harm towards men by suggesting they may not have inherent value?
Okay, I'm sorry. What was your what was the last part? I missed it. I apologize.
No, you're fine. I was saying, is there some harm that could be perpetuated by suggesting that men don't have inherent value, or that people generally don't
I
have
don't think
inherent
so.
value?
I don't think so. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I don't think that there is. The issue, right, is that these societal woes that cause men to want to self-delete are self-inflicted. These are what you call self-inflicted wounds. And let me explain, right? When you place yourself at the top of a social hierarchy, all right, arbitrarily, simply because you were born with a penis, and then you don't reach the success that you believe that you're entitled to because of said social hierarchical position, and you have nobody to blame, there's nobody you can point the finger at, then that's reason for one to take their lives. I'll go a step further. All of this that we see in this this current political atmosphere, where they're pointing at, well, it's immigrants, they're taking your jobs, it's trans people, it's it's the queer community, it's black people, it's all of these people identified as enemies, right? Because they need somebody, the poor and middle class white American man needs somebody, because that's the demographic is affecting the most, need somebody to blame for why they're not Donald Trump or Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos.
Okay, so like just to kind of reiterate what you're saying, you feel that a lot of the self-inflicted harm is due in part by setting unrealistic expectations and like a social hierarchy. And when they can't reach those standards that they set for themselves, that defeat is overwhelming. I
They
think
that
in,
that they believe society, you know what I'm saying, has like they have
mm,
you know, allowed society to tell them that that is who they're supposed to be. You're supposed to be a protector and provider. Well, if you can't
mhm,
provide, right?
yeah,
If you're not able to provide, then you're like, man, I failed. But
I would agree that.
but hold on.
Sorry, go ahead.
But women can literally provide for themselves. This isn't the 1940s. They can have their own bank account. They can apply for their own mortgage loan, their own car loan. They can have credit cards, the whole nine. So they don't need men for any of those things. And so why don't you provide them a safe space to share their feelings? I struggle with doing that. I'm gonna be honest with you,
Mhm,
and you know what I'm saying, is something that I have to work on. But that's the type of provision they're looking for. Why don't you provide them with things that they're actually asking for? Why don't you
yeah,
protect their heart and their feelings? You know what I'm saying? Instead of like wanting to run out there and fight Joe Schmo in the streets. Now, if you put your hands
sure.
on NORADs, they're probably going to, you know what I'm saying, knock your fronts. But I'm
Yeah.
Snake
also,
bite.
but I'm gonna be the follow up though. There's gonna be a follow up knocking up fronts.
Yeah.
But that's because it's my partner, not because I think that she needs me to protect her. Because when I'm thinking about protection, the first thing that comes to mind is, well, who am I protecting her from? Who are we
Mhm.
protecting women from?
Well, other men, I think
There it
typically,
is.
right? That's the
Correct. Correct.
yeah. But I think also because I would agree that there are some instances of self-inflicted harm that are due to what you're describing, but I think there also are some instances where it's not related to social hierarchy. Like in Sweden, they've conducted a study that found an inverse correlation between men's height and self-unaliving rates.
Men's
And so, I
height.
mean, like, correct, yeah, there was a 9 times, I think, relationship per 5 centimeters increased
Okay.
likelihood of unaliving.
Thank you so much for the those of you that are subscribing. We see you. Just don't want to, you know what I'm saying, keep cutting into the conversation, but we really appreciate you. Thank you all so very much.
So,
Go ahead, sir.
so I just want to point out, right? Men's
Mhm.
height is also a part of societal beauty standards. Again, who
Yeah,
creates societal beauty standards?
I think it's like mostly men, but I don't know if we
Yeah.
can say it's like absolutely me. I
Well,
think there's like
women are guilty of
interplay.
perpetuating societal beauty standards, right? As women, we
Hmm.
get the lip injections, we buy the makeup, we go get the brands that they say to get, and wear the type of dresses they say to wear, or you know, do all these things like, oh, I have to be tan because tan is what's considered beautiful. So going out and doing fake tanning, like it's all shit that I do. It's societal beauty standards. Women uphold them. It's not that we're like completely absolved from it, but they're created by men, and women want to, now this is not all women, but women want to be seen as beautiful. Now it doesn't mean that we necessarily
Hmm.
want to be seen as beautiful by men. Like most women, when they put on makeup or wear the dress or do all those things, it's because they want to feel beautiful for themselves, but also for other women. But it's
Do you
men
think the
who
same
create
is?
these standards.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off at the end
You're okay.
there. But
That's okay.
did you mean to like also, or sorry, do you think? Sorry, it's with the echo. It's hard for me. But
That's okay.
do you think that there are cases where men sometimes want to be seen attractive or handsome by other men? Because I
Sure.
think that is
I
also
think that's the
true.
only
Yeah.
validation. I think that's the only validation that men look for. I don't think that men look for the validation of women, to be honest with you. I think men look for the validation of other women. Other men, because it's men that set those standards. Like when you hear about 6 figures, 6 feet tall, six-pack abs, at
Hmm.
least 6 inches, you know, whatever,
Right.
whatever. Those are all things that men created. There's not a single woman out there that has said that. Now, there's some
Yeah.
women who are tall and would prefer not to date somebody who's, you know, significantly shorter than them, right?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? That's a preference, and that's
Yeah.
okay,
Absolutely.
right? But it doesn't mean. Thank you so much, guys, for hitting the give and go. But that doesn't mean that they wouldn't. That they wouldn't. That means that they just prefer. That they prefer. Yeah. Somebody, you know, who is relatively similar in height to them. Just like women, there's women that prefer somebody that, you know, makes relatively the same amount of money as them or has relatively the same amount of education as them. It doesn't mean that they won't date people outside of those realms, because there's plenty of homosexuals out there with in relationships. Plenty.
Yeah. I just think it's like, how do we, you know, resolve this epidemic? And if we're asking, you know, what value do men have in a societal context, I think we also need to maybe support and reinforce men by showing them that they do have innate skills or attributes that make them value outside of their physical appearance or aesthetic features. Like what you're describing, they have the potential for emotional involvement, being empathetic, listening to women, supporting women, being well versed on women's issues, voting in the interests of it. You know, those are things that we should be encouraging and showing that, hey, these are things you can do to contribute to society and to feel valuable, not isolated. And that would hopefully help the loneliness epidemic. But I don't know if we should be blaming everything on men, or at least showing that there's avenues for remediation.
Well, so hold on one second. So what you're saying is, essentially, is that we should coddle men and their feelings.
Because, yeah, I mean, if they're vulnerable, or any vulnerable person should be.
But no, I don't agree with that, and let me tell you why. Just turn around. Let me tell you why.
Sure.
Because they are not taking the time out. Like men, historically, aren't doing the work. They're not going to therapy.
And there's a difference between coddling and showing support. You can show support.
Just let me do it.
But nobody's trying to coddle somebody like a 5-year-old. They're like, poor baby. I'm sorry you feel this way. Dog, at some point you got to grab your nuts as a man and get over some shit. But at some point, as a man, you also need to do a little therapy. A little self-improvement.
Right. That's your responsibility. Your mental health is your responsibility. It is not the responsibility of the rest of society.
Absolutely. But, you know, when I was doing research on this topic, I found a study that was conducted in the UK, and I think 67% of men who had cell phone deleted, they had been receiving help a month up until that event, and then 38% 1 week prior to the event occurring. So, I mean, they were looking for help, they just weren't getting the help that they needed. So I think there could maybe be like a lack of social support systems, or maybe we just need better mental health, or at least in the UK.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. Those social support systems, right?
Yeah.
Who has the power to create these social support systems and put them into place?
Yeah, most of the U.S. legislators, men.
Yeah. So there you go. Part, and how do these legislators and men in general feel about social systems, social safety networks?
They don't like them. They think it's.
We just got rid of the Trump literally just got rid of the vast majority of the people who answer the phones for the crisis hotline for veterans.
Yeah, it was terrible. I mean, that's like one of the most vulnerable populations in our community.
Exactly that.
Our vets, yeah.
And what you're asking people to do is be empathetic to those who are unempathetic.
Yeah, but I don't think everyone's like a legislator. I don't think like most people would support what this current administration is doing, except for like the diehard Trump supporters, you know. but I think most people don't have negative intuitions or they want to be hurtful.
Jamal,
We
did you mean to
just
come up, bro?
Nah, bro, my bad. I'm doing out here doing y'all. I'm out here in the garden. My bad.
All right, bro. Sorry. So
yeah.
the people's mental health is their responsibility. Do I think that, you know what I'm saying, there should be better access to health care, especially mental health care in the United States? Absolutely. But again, when you said I heard you say, well, we can't act like the vast majority of problems in society are all men's fault. Name one that's not.
Like a problem that isn't created or perpetuated by men.
Yep, just give me one.
I think some dating standards, if they're harmful, are not always created by men. Like the height thing, I think that's an example.
Created by men.
I think
I said, give me an example of something that's not created by men.
I don't know if it's that absolute. Like, I can't think of like.
I'll give you
what
some
comes
time.
to mind for you?
I'll give you some time.
I guess.
No, I'll give you some time. I want you to give me a societal issue, something that impacts society in a negative way, that is directly attributed to women.
While he thinks about that, I just want to point out something that he said, that more men self-delete, right, than women, but more women attempt, and women attempt more and are less successful more because women actually even put care into the plans that they make for those around them when they try to self-delete. Men don't. And so they're typically more successful. They typically do it in an aggravated way, by using a firearm or something close to that, whereas women try to not be messy. And I'm sorry if that's triggering for anybody in the comments. I should have given a trigger warning first, but women actually attempt more often than men do.
No, you're correct in that, yeah. But I have looked at the research that controls for the method, and it seems like when you control for the method, the men are more successful, which some research suggests could be related to like the intent of harm. So just something to consider. But I don't want to get into like a competition of
Sure, no, but I think it's
who's
important
doing
that we
it
look
more.
at all of that. It's
Absolutely.
important to see all of that. So the point is to, like, societal problems, you're not going to be able to name one that's created by women. Now, sure, women do perpetuate societal problems that were created by men, but there aren't any that are created by women. Not one.
Yeah, I mean, I can't come up with one, to be honest with you. And maybe I just need more time. I'm just going to be honest.
I've had this
But
conversation a lot. As a matter of fact, when I go live, I put it up on the background. That my background is all men should be held accountable for. All men should be held accountable. And so all the angry men come up. Well, what do we need to be held accountable for? And I say, well, name a societal problem caused by women. And I had done this for months. That and Trump supporters don't know what they voted for are the two backgrounds that I've used since November. And all this time, no one has been able to name a societal problem that is created by women, nor would Trump supporters know that what they voted for. Like, I'm 1,000-0. I got all the dubs because it's just not possible.
So, I mean, what do you think, in your mind, can men do to kind of resolve the problems that they've created? I understand it's not your responsibility or women's responsibility to
But it's
fix
pretty
the
simple.
issue.
Taking accountability. Taking accountability and recognizing that these societal problems that we have are created by men, number one. And number two, the men that we have in positions of power, because men are in more positions of power than women, have the opportunity to change it, and they don't. So we need to remove these men from positions of power. So if you're continuously voting for the same people who are do nothing, then you are continuing to perpetuate the problem. We have to decentralize men within our society and make our society more inclusive as a whole. Listen to women. When women are women have no problem telling you what we want. No problem telling you what we need. The problem is that our feelings are often invalidated and unlistened to.
Got you. So do you think like we should move more towards like an egalitarian society or like a matriarchy?
I mean,
Would that be
if we're looking at like historical societies, like societies that ran on matriarchies, even ones that exist today, they don't have the same problems that we do.
Mm. Can you give me an example of a country that is more egalitarian or like matriarchal?
Jones is more of the authority on naming actual societies. That's his jam.
Yeah. So,
For
sorry.
sure. Just so I can
So-
research them. I haven't heard of
No, sure.
like
We
a
got you.
contemporary.
Yeah, that's fine. If you look at like Maori or the Samoan people, they're more matriarchal in nature. They you know, center most of their family around around the woman, around women in general. They also you know, are way more accepting of gender fluidity as well, in terms of the Fa'afafine, the Fafatama, being like other genders that are widely recognized within society. They even have beauty pageants for them. It's not something that's scorned upon or, you know, demonized or denigrated within society. So, I mean, those would be two right off the top of my head.
Got you. Okay, I'll definitely take a look into them and kind of do
Yeah,
some
I mean,
research. So I'll be curious to.
most indigenous peoples
Mhm.
across the United States as well, but we don't really get a good, as American citizens, we don't, unless you're attached to a tribe, you don't get a lot of opportunities to, you know, see inside of those communities. But because they're within the confines of the United States, and I think your question was, can you name a country?
Yeah, I mean, I've just something I can research, but it's interesting that you bring up indigenous communities because they're actually some of the communities that face some of the harshest social pressures, which would actually be more in line with your view that our way of living is harmful.
Yeah.
And saying that if they're on the other end of the spectrum and then we come in on the far end of the spectrum, we're kind of throwing them into this like destabilized environment. So
Right. Due to
makes sense.
colonization caused by men.
Got you. Okay, well, thank you guys for taking the time to talk to me. This was kind
Yeah,
of
no
good for me to
worries.
share my thoughts and have a constructive conversation. So
Well,
thank you
thank you
and
for
have a good
coming.
rest of your day, guys.
Thanks, you too.
Bye.
Bye. See, Stone, if you're listening, it's possible to have a conversation. See that? Guys, we got 10 out of the 20 heart me's. There is currently 710 people in here. If you haven't sent a heart me yet, please go ahead and send your heart me now. I have a funny little message for you, and I'm going to pin it right now so that you can see it. There you go. There's your heart me message. send your heart me's for me. For the non-existing. Thank you so much for helping us complete that live goal. We'll set up a new one in just a minute. We have somebody in the request, but I don't know if they're an op or if they're friendly.
You can let them know.
Okay.
Trying to fix
No, that's okay. Fix your mic. It's important. Yeah, if you already sent a heart me once, sorry.
Got it.
You couldn't participate again.
I think it's fixed. All right, cool. Also, hey guys, listen, we only have 325 left in the goal. 325 left in the goal. There's like almost 700 people in here. Half you sent $1, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all at the top. I think we've had some amazing conversations today. I like that, you know what I'm saying? This hasn't all been centered around politics. That's a breath of fresh air, I would say. And like I said, a lot of our new content is going to be, you know, focus. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're still going to do a lot of political content. I'm still going to do a lot of political videos, but we're going to try to mix up the topics with social issues as well. Because I think that the reason that we ended up in this political landscape is because not enough people were educating about the social issues.
Can I say it feels good to be back? It feels good to be back. It feels
good
to
to
be
be
having
back.
conversations again. It feels good to be talking about things other than politics. It feels good to get to be a bitch and called a bitch again. I really enjoy being here with you guys. We missed you too. There were many of you who reached out and said, "Hey, are you guys all right?" Listen, we had a time. We had a time.
Time was had.
Everybody went through being sick. Izzy's still sick. Well, Izzy's sick again. Our poor little Isabella, my little sweet pea,
Beans.
downstairs eating some lunch. and now she's going through it like hard, man. But she's all right. She's doing good. She's on the mend. She'll probably be back to school tomorrow, just in time for the weekend to start. But you know, such is life when you have a whole bunch of kids. They share shit and they share it with you, and then they share it back to each other yet again.
Right.
I'm glad that y'all are doing better because we're out here making measles great again.
Thank you, Melody.
Oh, God.
Oh my God. Hey, listen, when I tell you, as soon as like all of them started getting sick and like all of their symptoms were like different and shit, the first thing I thought of was like, we had them vaccinated for everything, right?
You sure did ask me
Like,
that.
huh?
You did ask me that.
I
I'm
was,
like, "Oh, kids are
I was
vaccinated,
panicking.
right?"
David, thank you so much. And also Melody, thank you so much.
Hey, I don't want to talk about vitamin A, okay? You fucking dummies out here giving yourselves vitamin A poisoning. Yeah,
You
exactly.
ivermectin dum-dums.
Oh, you can't say that. TikTok
Can't
is
say
mad
that
at that
word.
one.
Oh, you can't?
You
Can't
can
say
just
that
say
medication,
horse
no.
dewormer.
What?
Yeah, you can say medication.
Wow, TikTok.
It's I don't know.
You out TikToking yourself, TikTok.
They
For
really
real,
are.
though. For real.
They really are, though. They
Horse
really
So
are.
horse
though.
dewormer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horse dewormer. Hey
Yeah,
guys,
I'm glad
on
y'all doing
the
well, man.
YouTubes, if you'd like to call in, the number is 407 900 1693. That is right?
Yep.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
Like, hello?
So if you want to talk about any of the things on the background, I know that we kind of screwed up the YouTube algorithm too by like not being on consistently, but it should jump back up again.
We had to do family stuff.
I know. I wonder where like our resident haters are. Like our resident YouTube, you know what I'm saying, trolls, because those are my favorite.
Gary will be back.
Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate you.
Gary, we miss you, Gary.
Gary.
Fucking Gary. I'm gonna come on TikTok tomorrow. Never showed up. Hit me, Gary.
Well, you guys probably know trolls have very short attention spans.
They'll be back.
So they need to find other pages to troll in the meantime.
Do you want to make them really angry? Let's do your nails on live.
Oh, that'd be crazy. Yeah, that
I'll
probably.
paint your nails on live.
That probably would piss them off.
Like,
pretty
do you
bad,
see
though.
this man over here getting his nails painted online? What kind of man does that?
Hey, listen.
A simp.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Drea's Cash App. I'll check my check your Venmo.
Okay.
Drea's Cash App message probably was the funniest one I've seen in a while. Hey, Pub's super chats and Pub's Cash App messages be having me floored. But Drea said, send Stone back to his wife. He can whine to her.
Oh God.
What?
That's funny. Doug, I saw it. I just didn't say anything, and we took care of it. I'm sorry. I didn't want to interrupt his fun.
What happened?
Carla, thank you very much. We appreciate you. I got your Venmo. I like to have fun with it, though. Like, I don't like to tell them they got deported. I like to just fuck with them. It's my favorite thing to do. That's why I used to like when you would say, tell me something about yourself.
Oh, yeah. Tell us something about yourself. But you know what I'm saying? I like to mix it up. Plus, people started to catch on.
Right.
People started to catch on to tell me a little bit about yourself. Hey, listen, man. I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. Why don't you just tell me a little bit about yourself? How'd you come to be this dumb? And then,
Johnny does his nails? Yeah, Johnny paints his nails. I lost to Johnny.
Does Johnny paint? I know, I saw that. The second one, though. You shouldn't have rematched. I don't know what you were thinking.
I don't know. But I only lost by 2,000. And just to keep it in perspective,
A loss is a loss. Why did you break your streak?
Just to keep it in perspective, first of all, he's still at a negative because I've beat him twice. So he hasn't. Oh, 3 times. So he hasn't gotten out of his hole yet.
Yeah.
Just to keep it in perspective.
Thank you, Jaina.
I only lost the second battle by 2,000. He had between 700 and 800 people during the course of his battle.
Yeah, he had a lot.
There was only 96 fuckers in the chat the entire time during my battle.
Yeah, they did.
And we beat him so bad the first time. The second time it wasn't even 2,000 coins that we lost by.
Somebody sent you a gift that would have pushed you over at the very last second. It just came in too late.
It just came in too late. Yep.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
These are the breaks.
Johnny lost twice to Pickles yesterday. Oh, he reaps what he sows.
I keep hearing about this Pickles, but I have no idea who they are.
I don't fuck with Pickles. Pickles GG is their username.
Johanna Shante said, well, I grew up in Deported.
I know, I laughed at it.
Oh, man. That's hilarious. What time is it?
But I will say that
I don't
Johnny and
know.
I are going to team up and find people to battle together.
I'll take that challenge.
I'll carry the team.
I'll take that challenge.
You going to battle against Johnny and I?
Yeah.
You're
Because
not
I know
gonna
who my
win.
teammate's going to be.
Who's your teammate going to be?
I'm not going to tell you.
But we are not going to agree to it if you're not telling who the teammate
Why?
is. Because we're not. You're just going to show up like fucking Jolly. Like, it's not happening.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
You're not going to have two people who have less
I
than
beat
100...
Jolly before.
Great. You're not going to have two people who have less than 100,000 followers collectively to you guys who have, between the two of you, 6 million people. Like, no. No.
It's like playing the Monstars.
That's some small D energy right there. That you had to get somebody with 5 million followers to join the battle. I think you need to step your game up. I'm calling you out.
That's fine.
Find somebody else.
That's fine. I know.
I'll hop in there with you, Jones.
You'll do it with me, Seth?
Yeah, dog.
All right. If we get slaughtered, though, I'm going to blame you. I'm like,
Blame
That's
the white
fine.
guy.
It would be my fault.
I'm like, I let this white dude con me into allowing him to be my partner.
What about Pub? Oh.
I don't know. I don't know that I've ever seen Pub battle ever.
I think he would do it if I asked him to.
If you asked him to,
I think he would do it.
He probably
I'm
would.
like, Pub!
He probably would if you
come
asked him
do
to.
it. He would. It's hot in this room.
It really is. I swear we should get one of them fans like
Jocelyn
has, because it's super quiet. It makes almost no noise. Plus, we have the noise cancellation on our mics. Like, you guys don't really hear any background noise, do you?
0.
Yeah, like
just the TikTok echo for today.
Ugh. All right. Well, I get paid tomorrow.
I'm gonna I think I'm gonna. So we don't have any ops right this. Oh shit! Let me turn off this recording. I don't know why I'm still recording. We don't have any ops right now, so I don't think that's an op.
They're real quiet today. I wonder why. Could it be
Stock market
that the president who ran on the economy is sending that shit into the toilet?
Might be.
How do you take seriously somebody who ran on the economy, right? Who couldn't even keep his businesses solvent? Like, how do you take that seriously? I don't understand. Like, you couldn't possibly take that seriously. There's just no way.
It must be embarrassing.
Hold on one second.
I can't relate.
If we leave, can we go get the girls together? Or oh no, because Izzy.
Yeah, Christian's here.
I think it was 2 casinos.
It's all in the drive. Everything that's been edited is already in. Sorry about that. All right, look, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let up some friendlies, and then we're going to try to fix the echo real quick. How's that sound? So friendlies that want to come up and chit-chat for a little bit until I have to go and get the girls. Also, there's only 283 left in the goal. There's plenty of people in here. But come tell us what's on your mind real quick. Come say hello. Come tell us what you're thinking, what you're feeling, how things have been. But
At
I
this
got to
point,
figure out how
I'd
to.
love to talk with some like some real, true Republicans.
They don't exist anymore.
Probably not.
Hell, bippity! Katie Cakes.
What's
Coach
up, y'all?
Cynthia.
Like all the old folks whose
Don't-
Social Security and their
It's about to get cut off.
Medicaid and their 401k are now in peril and burning. How are you feeling? Explain yourself.
Listen, man. Huh. Okay. Let's figure out how we fix this issue. How do we fix this? I really need to know now. Kiki!
What's up, John?
What's up? Hey, listen. So me and Christian, that Christian said that he wants to start building gaming computers because we just built 2 new computers. If you didn't know, what? Okay. So me and Christian just built 2 new gaming computers. And speaking of which, I have to talk to you about the computer when we get off. But we just built 2 new gaming computers, right? And he was like, "There's no stores in Central Florida, right? That sell like other than Best Buy that sell computer parts. And Best Buy has very limited supply. But not only is there no people that sell computer parts, right? Like there's nobody that actually there's like only a handful of people that actually even work on computers. And like there's a couple gaming computer stores, no Micro Center. We don't have one of those. I wish we did. The people that do work on gaming computers here charge a stupid amount of money. Like just to take your motherboard and stuff off and put it into a new case, $200. I changed my whole motherboard. I pretty much changed everything. I changed my whole motherboard, the CPU, the GPU, the whole night. I did that in less than like 15, 20 minutes. $200 is insane to do that, bro. It's insane. So
That's
I don't know.
ridiculous.
So I said, because his name is Christian, and you know, my name is Jones. I said, Kiki calls me Jones's Christ. So we should call it Jones's Christ. Jones's Christ gaming computers. But that's not what we ended up going with, unfortunately.
Hey, when are you dropping the podcast again? The first episode?
Episode 1 drops tomorrow.
Okay. I don't know if Nini will be available.
It should be Jones. It should be Jones's Christ Computer Resurrections.
Computer Resurrections is crazy. If we can't bring it back to life, nobody can.
It's 30 minutes long.
29 and some change. Yep.
Your computer fixed in 3 days.
What's that? My computer what?
Your computer fixed in 3 days.
In 3 days. Absolutely.
That's a whole fucking marketing plan Kiki came up with just now.
It really is. It really is. I can't listen. We got to figure out what it is that we have to do to get Kiki down here to Florida. Kiki, you just want to come be our nanny?
Yeah, Kiki, come be our nanny.
That solves all the problems.
Yeah. Well, I have a lot of problems.
Hope you're good with math and English and science and whining kids.
English, science, and whining. Yes, math, not so much.
Not so much.
The way they do math in schools these days is fucking weird, man.
Why they got to do it like that?
I have no idea, but I don't do it. I was like, I taught my daughter. I was like, no, we're not doing it that way. That's stupid. That doesn't even make any sense. I was like, you might as well be counting fingers and toes. So let me show you an easy way to do this, okay?
Like, how are they gonna make math even more complicated?
I have no fucking clue. Yeah,
How
box
is that
math and
gonna
all this
help
other
the
weird shit.
kids?
Hey guys, remember we got 30 more subs to
Roy
go.
said, Jones, your back got to be hurting. It does. You know what? I need to buy one of those posture correctors. I do.
Yeah.
And I always am leaning over and looking at the screen. And I try to like subconsciously, or I try to like be conscious of it, but I'm not. But I always lean over to see what's going on. Plus, I have to reach over to use the mouse and shit like that. You know what we should get? One of those things that like attaches down here and you pull out. You know what I'm talking about?
Or we could just get a higher table. But then that screen will be up in the
Yeah, I was about to
clouds,
say,
in the
then that
clouds.
screen is gonna be up in the moon.
Yeah, but if we get a bigger table, then they can be more side by side. I don't know. We'll see.
Nah, I don't want that.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Whatever makes you happy.
Not interested. Hated it.
Thanks.
You remember that from In Living Color?
Yeah.
When they used to do the movie reviews?
Hated it.
Hated it.
I do. The little hat.
Yes. Anywho.
These men on film.
Katie Case, what's going on with
Men
you?
on
Oh my
film is
gosh,
right.
thank you so much for whoever sent those gifted subs.
Hey, real quick, how many gifted subs did they send?
We're not at 800 yet.
Yeah, that's a quick reminder. At 800 subs, I'm giving away a Fans of Fuckery shirt. The black one.
We're almost there, though.
Or you can have a limited edition tough shirt. Can you show them the hoodie? Did
Which
you show
one?
them the hoodie? The limited edition one? The one that I got you?
Oh, yeah. Where'd I put it? I think it's in the closet. I might have, did I wash it? I put it in the closet.
I don't know.
I think I put it in the closet.
It came out so nice. So nice. And then I had on the cropped hoodie the other day. I showed it to y'all. It's embroidered, so it's not like a screen printed thing. And it has the tough emblem embroidered on it. So if you want a tough shirt with that emblem, the one that's Jones's profile picture, printed, not embroidered, on the back, a black t-shirt, or you want a Fans of Fuckery shirt, you can have one of those. If we hit 800 subs, I will pick a random subscriber to get it.
If we hit the gifting goal, I'll
The shirts are so soft.
And then he said, what did you say? If we hit a gifting goal, you'll send one? You'll send out two? One each?
One for hitting the sub goal.
Okay, we'll do one each. Cool. Trying to corral men and get men to focus on doing something collectively is probably the hardest fucking task ever. I would literally rather give 4 toddlers a Mountain Dew each and try to get them to sit still for 10 minutes than I would trying to work on a project with a bunch of men. Like grown-ass
That's
men.
crazy.
The podcast was fun. Like, don't get me wrong, it was so fun. But I can't tell you how many times, like, during the recording sessions and, like, planning and doing all the things that we were doing prior to and after, I'm like, okay, guys, like, we had Zoom meetings and like, had conversations about what the plan was and what we were going to do. I'm like, they start talking about all this other shit. I'm the one in the meeting who's like, me, ADHD, squirrel-ass me, who's like, guys, bring it in. Bring it in. Focus. It's so hard. I don't know how people do this all the time. Not for me. That's what I'm talking about, Raybo. So Jones has to connect with Bone, and both of their schedules have been completely opposite. Plus of the stuff with the kids. So trying to get the 2 men to focus on what they need to do to get those sets out to you. We do have the list. I personally made sure that I collected everybody's addresses, but the rest of it is on them. So I have all the information that they need. They just have to, get their schedules together, and be able to do what they got to do to get them sent out to you. I'm sorry. I have no, it's out of my hands.
It won't be very much longer. Plus, because they're limited edition sets,
They have to each be done separately.
Yeah, they have to each be done separately.
They're not mass
They
produced.
can't be mass produced. So that's another issue. But we'll get it done. We'll get it done as soon as possible. Oh, I don't have my headphones on. I put this in because I needed to watch this video.
Oh,
so I can figure out how to try to fix the audio.
Totally get that, Raybo. It's not about whose design you picked. They're coming from the same manufacturer.
Yeah, they come from the same manufacturer.
And so each one is done, it has to be done separately because of the numbered aspect of it. So they can't just make 5 sets of each thing. It has to be done separately. So an order has to be placed separately. The design with the template has to be, he did Dan Trell's.
Okay.
The design with the
I'll
template
take
has
care
to be
of it.
done separately. Like it's a whole thing. And then Bone is in a completely different time zone, like actually pretty much opposite of ours. And then we had the kid sick and everything. Like the stars have not been aligning, but I promise you that we will get it to you. I do annoy him about it often. It's just it hasn't been easy with everyone being sick and all of the things that we've been dealing with on a personal level outside of social media. But I'll hound the both of them to connect and get it to you guys. Okay? I'm sorry. But don't DM me because I can't help you. All I can do is nag. All I can do is nag. But I
No
can tell you
nagging,
guys.
just gentle parenting.
Gentle parenting. Come on, guys. Let's make good choices. Let's get it together. I can read real quick what I have if you guys want to be able to just tell me whether or not it's right. I have Mutang with Bone, Doug with... I don't have what Doug wanted. Doug didn't... Oh, yes, I do. I know what Doug wanted. Doug is Bone. Natty is Bone. Frankie is Dan Trell. Daryl was my winner. Raybo, can you just send me your information so that I can put it in the document that I have and just have it all together? That would be helpful because then I can just send it to the both of them together. If you could. If you don't want to, that's fine too. It's okay. Daryl's stuff I can delete because his was already received.
Yeah, his done.
I would need to know, Raybo, your name, address, what sizes you want. Boom. Doug wanted boom. Doug, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, okay? You can text me. But I'm pretty sure you wanted Bones design. That's what I have written down.
Y'all want to know what the funniest part about these tariffs is?
What's that?
Sure.
The fact that like the only country that's not on there is Russia.
Of course.
Surprise, surprise.
Right.
But then they came back and they were like, no, guys. Anybody who's not on the list gets a bare minimum 10% tariff. Like even like the little island nations, 10%, bitch.
Russia's like a country we should be tariffing the most.
Brilliant strategy. See, I thought he was pissed off at Putin. That was a direct quote.
Well, you know.
Well, what you gonna do? You gonna talk back to Daddy Trump? That's your daddy, right?
It's not my daddy. It's not my daddy. Not at all. What you doing, man?
Moving out of the camera.
Okay. We're hitting 12:30, so it is about to be our time. It's our pumpkin time, as I like to call it, because we're gonna turn into a pumpkin. So it's time to start getting everybody.
I'm trying to fix the audio.
Oh, you're trying to fix the audio?
Yeah.
Okay. We might. No, you have some time. I can run to go pick up the packages and drop off that phone before you have to leave if you want. He's not paying attention to me. Okay. But we're about to hit that time. Typically we end at 12:30, but Jones is gonna try and fix the audio, so he'll stay on a little bit longer. We're at 775, so 25 more subs, and we'll do a giveaway. And then 283 left in the goal. We'll do another giveaway. I will make sure that if you win one of these giveaways, I will send it out. Daryl P can tell you I keep my word. I said, Daryl, give me the stats, and I'll send it out because it was my contest. So it's me alone who is solely responsible for that. So if you ever win anything from me and you don't get it from me, feel free to use colorful language in my inbox. It won't hurt my feelings because I fucked up. You know? Oh, you're in the chat. Hi. Did you like it? Martini's like she does. I don't like to owe people shit. I don't care if it's money, a t-shirt, a fucking sticker. I don't like to owe people stuff. I hate having it hang over my head, so I try to make sure that I get it. You love the set? Yay! I'm so glad you love it. Ah.
Nothing. I had an idea and then it escaped me.
It went away. All right. Well, when you catch it, let me know.
I love
You
that I got, by the way.
you didn't have to pay that back to me, by the way. Like, I was surprised that you did. I didn't expect it. I don't lend money unless I, know that I'm not going to get it back. You didn't have to give it back. I swear it was totally fine.
Yeah, I learned long ago. If you're loaning out money, just pretend you're giving it away.
Pretty much. Bippity got something from my store. Bippity, do you like it?
I fucking love it.
We were actually talking about it on this live. This is where we planned it out, wasn't it?
Yes.
On Jones's live. Bippity
Yes.
finally was able to get the Splish Blast Toaster Bath shirt. Aren't those shirts so nice, the quality?
They are so soft. And added bonus, I got to troll the church when I went to go vote.
Oh, you did wear it to go vote?
I did.
I love that for you.
I did. As well as my Hail Satan with the satanic possum on the front.
Mhm.
I tied that around my waist. And the white lady at the polls audibly gasped and covered her mouth. Like I dead ass thought she was going to kick
She clutched
me
her
out.
pearls.
She did.
Kiki's
was amazing.
also got stuff from my store, right, Kiki?
Yeah, I've got the Splash Toaster Bath and BK Crimes.
BK Do Crimes. Yeah. I have another one that I'm gonna put up on the store. It says what is it? I am just enough of the right kind of wrong. I don't know, I have to look at it. But that was something that I did like at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning because I couldn't sleep. Or I wasn't supposed to be sleeping.
Yeah, the graphics are amazing, Oak Tree.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
It was so soft, and I didn't even have to cut the collar off.
Really?
I haven't cut it off yet.
That's a huge compliment.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. That is a huge compliment.
Yeah, I'm digging it. It's so soft. I couldn't stop touching myself.
Do you see what my shirt is today?
Ooh, it's got the raccoons on it.
It's 3
Trash
raccoons.
pandas.
It says "Stay trashy."
I love it.
That's my shirt today. Stay trashy.
Yeah, my Hail Satan possum hoodie says "Eat trash, Hail Satan."
I love it. I fucking love it. Ugh, man. Is there anybody? Okay, I have a whole bunch of work to do. Is there anybody else who maybe wants to cycle out and come up and say what's up? Seth, you've been up here for a little bit, so
I have to drop out anyway. I just want to say
Yeah, all good. I appreciate y'all having me up.
Okay, bye, Seth.
Glad y'all back.
Thank you.
I can drop down too. I'm
So,
gonna go
hold on.
back to sleep. I've got to work tonight.
No, that's fine. I was just, like I said, I was just trying to fix the audio. Because all you guys have an echo. You can hear yourselves, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I don't.
Yes.
I don't know why that is. So that's what I was trying to. There has to be an output, an audio out though. Hold on 1 second.
Beemore said that they can possibly offer advice on the echo.
Yeah, I'm gonna call them as soon as I get off. I'll call them after I come back from picking up the kids. All right, guys, I'll be back. We're gonna wrap it up. Did we hit 800?
No.
No. Yeah.
So
And we
close.
didn't hit the gifting goal either.
Did you subtract mine from there?
Huh?
Did you subtract what they sent to me from there?
Yeah, hold on.
Hail Bippity. Hail No Rats. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
You. See you later, kitties.
Love you. Bye.
Who's
using the voice changer?
It's gotta be
It's
Bip.
Bippity, and I'm here all for it.
Yes.
Yes, it's me. It's Bippity.
What did you get that voice changer from?
Amazon.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Nope, it's right. It's right on.
Okay.
307.
Okie dokie, artichoke. I was trying to help y'all out.
Yep,
I
it's
even
right on.
preloaded fart sounds.
Right on.
Your mic sounds really far away though.
Who, mine?
No.
Oh, Bippity's.
Bips.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call B more when I get back from picking up the kids. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, look, somebody just said a whole bunch. We're at 781. There's still time.
All right.
What is it? It's 30 minutes. All right, let me just try something really quickly. So whoever can hang out, hang out. Whichever one you can't. I understand. But I'm not gonna be. I'm just gonna be sitting down here messing with audio settings. So.
All right, cool. I'll go ahead and drop down. Appreciate y'all.
Got it.
If one of the mods wants to cycle people through, you guys can do that. Jones can hear you. I'm gonna run to the mailbox. Okay, babe?
Which mailbox?
To drop off the phone and pick up the packages. Unless you want me to wait.
To drop off.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'll wait.
No, you just want to go then.
I wanted to get my stuff. I'm like a little
Such
kid.
a fiend.
What?
I'll pick it up on the way back.
Okay.
I need you to do the thing that I asked you to do.
We have to talk about it.
Okay. All right, then. I'm going to go. B more, I'll just call you after I pick up the kids. All right, love you. Hey, check on your friends.
Y'all be
Everybody
safe.
says they're okay is not necessarily okay. Protect your peace at all costs. Take care of your mental health. If you have not yet started your therapy journey, today's an amazing opportunity for you to do so. Eat as healthy as you can. Drink your water. Take whatever medication you're supposed to take. And as always, stay dangerous.
Be good. And if you can't be good, be gay and do crimes.
Yeehaw, fuck the ball.